welcome to Arbitrary 20, where today we are doing a one-shot set in the same world as my Coming of the Dragon campaign. So, please check that out. However, if you want to just watch this episode, you really don't need any information from that one. But this will inform the other campaigns. We are doing a playtest of the One D&D test packet that was released a few weeks ago when this was posted. So everything level 1 through 5 of these characters is using the new playtest. However, these are level 16 characters, so it's not going to make that huge of a difference in this case, but it is there. Sorry, go ahead.
No worries. So I'm the great and legendary Roscoe Stormwind, famous and infamous among some or many. I am a human fighter, barbarian, bard, paladin.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Really jack of all trades.
This is the first time I'm hearing about these characters, by the way.
Yes.
So, at least mechanically.
For all intents and purposes, he looks like a more done up pirate captain, essentially.
Tricorn hat.
Without no hat.
No hat.
But he has, big brushy brown beard. He's in his mid-20s, strong, hard-working kind of physique. Like he's been working for most of his life. And he has a moonblade, which is going to deal some good damage tonight.
Hopefully.
So that's Roscoe Stormwind.
Ironically, the reason I'm laughing is because my character's name is Torellia Whisperwind. So the panicked look on my face is going, oh god, we have a similar last name.
Stormwind and Whispering, your cousins.
Your cousin, yeah, that's
yes,
it.
It is from the much louder side of the
family. Which actually makes a lot of sense. And she is a orc.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at
yeah,
all.
no, but we're cousins, so it's meta now.
Yeah, cousins.
Cousins, it's
Canon, actually, not meta. And she's a warlock.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, you're it's like a Marion, his mom married an orc. Or something.
Like
or maybe
twice removed.
His uncle married an orc.
Yeah.
And then you were from a previous marriage or something.
Yeah, it's definitely how
cousins.
it was.
Yeah.
Cousins, twice removed.
Yeah.
But she's a warlock, and also it has 2 levels in sorcerer, and she has her staff of power, and that's kind of it. That's
3 people took staff.
She's
of power.
kind of metal, not gonna lie.
Good, dude. I like to imagine the Magic Corp just has a bunch of staff of power.
I guess
that would make sense.
The wizard. I think
power.
I think they're called the Magi.
Okay.
At this point, I think I defined that it's like you have the paladin. Not by this point, but you have the later on in a few years the paladin corps, the wardens, and the magi.
Okay.
And then the army.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Angie.
Okay, so I'm playing a tiefling named Callista. Delacroix. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
Delacroix.
Whatever you say, it is.
Canon.
No, it's
Delacroix.
LaCroix, like the drink.
Drink.
But yeah, so she's a tiefling rogue with assassin focus, and from the new thing, the Infernal Legacy, I think. Yeah, so. And she has a defender dagger. Has a dagger, so for her weapon. Yeah.
Tonight I am Meatball. I'm a built dwarf, almost like Ronnie Coleman. He's just absolutely jacked in every single way. I've got a big
I don't know who that is.
black. He's like an old bodybuilder. I've got a big black, mane of hair and just kind of hair protruding out of all of my
Very hairy.
Orifices.
I'm carrying a shield. I've got full plate on, and I have a staff of power, which I smack people with.
Can I just say, he texted me, he's like, my character's name is Meatball. it was just Meatball, and I went, this is a meme, right?
I am Meatball, and you will see why.
Oh no.
It's okay. We're not going to enforce any sort of theme for this particular session. It's just
He just
this
carries
one's
around
just
meatballs.
lots of stuff happening.
My character's name is Eris Wildstar. He is a high elven cleric 1, wizard 15. And he also has a staff of power, and the easiest way to explain his appearance is like Elven Doctor Strange. He's got the man bun, the typical goatee, the long ears. He does not have the third eye yet.
That'll open up right at the end. Before, once he's about to die, he's just gonna. And then,
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh god, that was so
wink,
disturbing.
wish.
Oh,
I wish
that
you
makes me
would
uncomfortable.
fuck off.
Wizard robes with a set of scale mail armor under them. Yeah.
So yeah, awesome. So I'm gonna give some historical background. So this is gonna be effectively a prequel to the campaign that we've already been doing. So up on the screen, you're gonna see the current kind of chronicle of the world. And so basically what happened is 43 years prior to the Coming of the Dragon campaign, in the year 7 of the 5th era, you guys are the Awakeners. At least 2 of you are. Revising, or I should say, replaying your characters from the previous campaign that was long before we
10th
started
year
filming.
edition.
And so you guys are redoing those characters, and you guys know how this ends. Long story short, Umenorin is going to get sealed away inside of the Altar of Sealing. His lieutenants are going to come out and begin terrorizing the world. They are not as powerful as he is. And everything past that is open to interpretation. However, in the historical record that I have provided for everybody, this is in the link in the description to my World Anvil, you guys die. The Awakeners do not live past this fight. That does not mean that they didn't actually. So I want to let you guys know the possibility is completely there that some or all of you will be KO'd this session. But it is not, you guys have the possibility of escape. It is there. Unlikely perhaps, but it is there.
Oh,
Ma'am?
well,
This is a Chili's.
sorry.
You said that, and I went. I was thinking the Lord Farquaad me. Some of you.
That's
will
why I was
may
texting
die.
my dad.
What are you silent yourself?
Were you texting me? Oh, you were texting me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Here we go.
Awesome. Okay. So, you guys have been on a campaign for the last several months, trekking all the way through the wasteland to the Shroud of Mystery. Now, those of you who are the Awakeners have been here once before, when you accidentally released Umenorin in the first place by bringing all of the magical articles that contained the spirits of his lieutenants. You brought them to the sealing altar, and upon placing them on the altar, it sucked the spirits of the lieutenants into the altar and popped Umenorin back out.
Just business. How it goes.
So you were narrowly able to escape with your lives. Whereupon you then were able to gather all of the races together and begin fighting back against the god of magic. Now, when we begin, you guys have made your way all the way to the Shroud of Mystery. And what comprises of the Shroud of Mystery is a massive city. And in the center, on a hill overlooking the entire area, is a lone building on the top of the hill. It looks very akin to like the Greek pantheon, with the kind of the triangle roof, the large pillars in front, and you know that this building contains the sealing altar. Your guys' goal is, I should say, you've made it to the foot of the hill, and Umenorin is not here. You don't know where he is. He is not here. However, your job, you have made it through the city, and your job is to get there and fortify it and take it. But it is still inhabited by somebody. You're not really quite sure who, You've made it to the base of the hill. We're going to start out. It's going to be around 5 p.m. Everything's kind of stationary. No one's come out of there. You guys are kind of just waiting to go in. You guys are kind of in a kind of a staging area right now. Any questions on where you guys are at?
No.
Or any questions on the objective?
So we're going in the building, or we're just...
You're not going in
fortifying?
yet.
Okay.
So the goal is going to be clear out the building, fortify it, so that if Umenorin ever comes back, you can deal with him somehow. Hopefully using the sealing altar.
Okay.
Now, I understand that I just gave you a ton of information on what happens, and you guys know the historical record. But I trust you guys not to metagame. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I'm not sure. But all you guys know is what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys find yourselves at the staging ground. It is around 4 or 5 p.m. You guys have just had a long day of marching but haven't used any sort of spells. And the city has been... They fought back initially, but once they saw the full view of your kind of like army, this isn't the full army that I've talked about in the Coming of the Dragon campaign. It's much smaller. This army cannot stretch across the whole vertical line of the continent.
Like we did last
This
time.
is a much smaller one that could just take this city. And in fact, you've left half of your force a decent ways outside the city to defend against the Horde, because the Horde is beginning and is coming towards you guys. So this is that, but the city effectively just let you kind of go into it fairly quickly. And the inhabitants of the city by this point are mainly other monsters, generally weaker ones that didn't want to join the Horde, that were either too intelligent, too weak, stuff like that. Okay, so you guys find yourselves in this staging area.
Well, I think we've ordered a nice feast after a day of marching. What do you guys think?
Sure. Would you like a safe place to have such a feast?
No safer place than right here.
I'd just like to point out, you guys are at the foot of a friggin' hill with just a magical thing on top of it. I'm not saying don't do this.
You
I'm
heard
just
the
saying.
dwarf.
I
He's just so angry. I just imagine such an angry dwarf right
I
now.
will ritually cast Liamon's Tiny Hut and we can have our feast in there.
There's no better place than a feast than right here.
You're gonna see like other like soldiers like going like,
What about us?
what about us?
Nope. Get over
Sorry, this is just amazing to me right now.
We're the ones that have to go in there, and I'll gesture up towards the.
I mean, everyone's gonna be going in there, but
Oh,
okay.
I thought you meant it was just us. But
No, the
The
goal of your
chosen
entire like group,
oh, like
the entire like army.
Oh, okay.
Think of it like it's a battalion
Yeah,
by
the
this
Yeah.
whole
point.
platoon.
Okay.
It's dinner time.
Maybe like a
Yeah.
company, because I'm pretty sure a company
Yeah.
is bigger than a battalion.
We can't.
No, doesn't matter.
we
The
can't
bigger
eat
one
on
of the
empty
two.
stomachs. That's just how it goes.
You can't eat on empty
I
stomach?
can't fight on an empty stomach.
Okay.
See, like there are a bunch of like cook fires with like vats of protein-based
Yeah.
meal.
Yeah. Meal.
Yep.
Yes.
Mystery meat.
So I'm gonna start setting up the feast. Do you wanna do your thing?
Yeah. I had a voice and then I just can't.
Lucas is too good, man.
I'll let me grab my piece of paper that was made for me. So
You got this, buddy.
We are a highly functioning organization.
I'll give you a second, and I will do my preparation.
Okay,
things
yeah.
really cool, or at least one of them.
yeah, I was gonna cast.
So while this is
Death Ward.
happening, you notice like some people in like black robes. You can't see their face, are like coming in from outside of the, from like your battalion, and they're going in. They're like talking to Callista in like hushed voices. They're like coming to her and then like running away, and then like coming in and then running away. And that happens a few times.
I don't know where my death ward is. Okay, here it is.
It's fine.
I found it.
Eventually she's gonna come back and just sit down, no explanation.
Have we seen that before, like ever?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I got this.
You got this.
It's fine. I'm just gonna
All right,
cast
what do you guys do?
Death Ward. Right? Yeah, we're doing this.
You're casting what now?
Death Ward.
What does that do?
You touch a creature and grant it a measure of protection from death.
Very cool.
And of course, the first time they drop to 0 hit points, they drop to 1 instead.
That's cool.
So I will cast it. I don't know if it really matters at what level.
Your warlock slot.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
just
hack
cast-
lock, so
yeah.
it just happens.
So you're casting it.
And I'll cast it on John.
You get, yeah, you get 3, and then you can make them extended with a sorcery point if you would like.
Yes. I'll have to figure out where my sorcery points are. But so it'll be.
I may not need it, but I don't know.
Well, we have it just in case.
The second you catnap them, or sorry, the second you cast 3, I'm gonna catnap you, and then I'm gonna start making the feast.
All right, meatball.
So you rest for 10 minutes. Basically.
Yeah. I get catnapped.
And then I will cast contingency.
So who are you death
John?
And
No, I'm telling you who we're death warding. John, you, and then Callisto.
oh, the first 3. Okay.
They're the first 3.
I'm going to cast contingency, and my contingent spell is going to be summon aberration.
Cool.
And then the contingency, so when it will happen, will be I will have 3, and I can list multiple. When an 8th level spell I cast ends,
Okay.
if an 8th level spell I cast like fails to work, blah 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 blah. Like I said, fails in some way.
Okay.
or
So
another.
it gets countered or doesn't work. or
etc.
whatever.
Yeah.
Fizzles.
Fails, yeah, in some way. Or I wink twice in 1 second.
You wink twice.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Is that not just
any of
winking?
those, if any of those
I might
things,
make you roll a dex check for that.
it can be in 2 seconds, I guess. It's not that hard to do. But
I need to get a timer out for this one.
Yeah, I need you to be able to do that in real life.
anyway.
I roll.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
But yes, I'm going to do that.
And then it takes 10 minutes for my Hero's Feast to set up.
Okay.
It's just going to be just a huge spread of just various meats. No vegetables, no fruits whatsoever. Just pure different meats, a couple raw. You can do what you want with those. Just a spread of Hero's Feast meats.
Fireball the meat.
Yeah.
And then since I've already catnapped,
Hang on with the catnap. Can you catnap multiple people?
Yeah. I'll catnap you, that's fine.
Well, no, I was saying, can we wait to do it till like right after the feast?
Nope.
No.
Because
we eat first.
I'm being
Okay.
nice. Your characters would not know about what's about to happen.
that's true.
Is there any alcohol at this feast?
Yeah, there's tons of alcohol.
Well,
It's
we know
a-
there's
Oh
some,
my God.
we know there's something in here that
Oh
we're
no.
likely gonna
Oh,
have
wait.
to fight. We don't.
You don't know when.
He's an alcoholic.
I
You
know.
guys are setting up for the night.
Roscoe's gonna.
Yeah, I
There's-
know.
there's only like one cup.
The durations I'm talking
One
about
cup?
are for
One
like,
cup.
He's
at
going to
least
take
an
the
hour
one
for
cup
all
that's
of them.
shot.
So
That's fine.
What, that these would last?
yeah.
And it's
The
empty
duration
then,
for
right?
contingency is 10
Yeah,
minutes.
it's not like
I mean,
a.
that's
fine.
fine. I'm just saying that, like,
No. You
it's fine that you're
make
doing
them last,
it
I guess.
now, but technically you don't actually know that something is about to happen. Your characters would think that they're about to get a long rest.
Okay, that was not very clear, but alright.
So
Okay.
can I catnap and do this again?
And I'm
or-
just saying that you guys can do
Two more times.
prep because you
I have
guys
to do
know
2
that
more
there's
times
stuff happening.
right now.
I'm just saying I'm
Yeah,
grateful
Death
for
Ward
the,
who?
the feast, but I'm gonna need a lot more alcohol.
There's no more alcohol, so deal with it.
You finished off the last of it last time, and the last time before that, and every
Wow.
other time.
I function better when I got alcohol in my blood.
Okay.
And you know this, Callista. We've been
As
together
long
long
as
enough.
you don't make us clean up after you.
Oh,
Oh, you know I can handle
we
it.
have one other thing to do.
Starts
during-
vomiting. I'm gonna cast Death Ward
Roll a
2 more
Constitution check.
times. It looks like.
So,
According to my sheet.
so essentially, the Hero's Feast, once we get it, can't be frightened or poisoned.
Cool.
And we have advantage on wisdom saves, and our HP goes up by 2d10, which I'll roll right now.
Cool.
And then the Death Wards go on
9.
9? Really?
Nine.
Let's
9
go.
what?
Roll a little under average.
I'm 210 hit points, baby.
You guys go up by 9 hit points.
Oh.
Is it temp or like?
No, it's
Just
just
maximum.
Oh,
hit
damn.
points,
Okay.
yeah.
That's nice.
How long do those last?
24 hours.
That's cool.
You have to go back
Plus
into
1,000
it.
golds.
You're playing the D&D Beyond.
Yeah, mine costs 1,500.
And I have one more thing to do.
And then just have 9 year old.
We've made our own meatball, so it's about time.
Oh my god. Oh my
And I'm
god.
gonna punch the ground,
Oh god.
and then just this little stone
Oh.
ring with a little quartz comes out. I think it's time.
I think I'm gonna cry actually in real life though.
Will you marry me?
Cause she's like 7 foot.
I am going to cast
Oh, yeah.
ceremony.
Dr. Strange is your friend.
Yes.
I'd just like to point out, you guys are in this just like little 10-foot tiny hut,
Yeah.
and there are people walking around it.
It's okay.
Completely. What can you see that outside?
Yeah, we can see outside,
Yeah.
but they can't see inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like one of those bathrooms where like they're like coming up to it and like looking in and like can't see anything and like peeing on it and like
Yeah.
walking away, you know? Like dogs have come around and are like, you know, just doing their marking their territory.
Yeah, dude. We're making do with what we got. Man.
We've passed down our meatball legacy, so about time.
Man, if one of you dies, that's gonna be really sad.
Yeah, it actually is gonna be sad.
Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to do. We're good to go.
She's just gonna put the ring on and be like, I never thought you'd ask.
I know I thought the first kid might be enough, but I figured I might as well get married. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you guys have a kid, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my
Left it back
god.
home,
left him back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's home?
With the rest of the
Yeah, this
meatballs.
story just gets
Probably
sadder.
in
Yeah, I know,
the
dude.
Dwarven Kingdom.
The Dwarven Kingdom that's
Yeah.
been at war with the Mer people. Gotcha. Okay.
We got a job to do.
All right.
That's the meatball legacy.
Wait, did they leave before the war?
It's just a big diamond. I didn't even know how big this diamond
It's
is.
a quartz.
Yeah.
On
So
a
the
pure
thing
stone
is,
ring.
you guys would have had to leave before the war started. I'm not saying that like you couldn't have done. I'm just saying that like so, the Dwarven people have been at war with the Mer people, and are largely unaware of this conflict. It might make more sense for it to be in the Orc Kingdom.
It's an Orc Kingdom now.
Yeah.
So.
And not really a kingdom. It's more
It's
of a.
the traveling.
Yeah. It's the.
Migrant Kingdom.
Yeah.
No, that's
No.
not a thing.
That's not a thing yet.
Yet.
I'm sorry.
They have more tribes. They're kind of tribal. Think. Not even more like
You
more
got your
feudal.
HP
Like
up
think
there.
like
So-
Sengoku, like feudal Japan was kind of what I was going for.
Okay, now can I death ward people now that we've
Yeah, I was
gotten
gonna say
married?
our 8-hour thing is legit enough
Yeah.
to cast. Like.
Yeah. So
sure.
we all have one
Okay.
death
Yeah, we all. Well, there's only 5 of us.
Yeah.
So there's one extra.
You gave me the TLDR on the Death Ward.
Death
when
ward
you
if you-
hit 0.
If you hit 0,
you
you
Or,
actually
The
or,
first
hit
time.
or if an effect would just make you immediately die.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
The first time you hit 0 hit points, you go to 1 instead.
It's a power.
So we all have death ward.
All right.
And then
Death Ward.
if
You
I'm
got
married
your feast,
now.
You're married. Congratulations.
It's more of a celebration.
But our D&D characters get married before we do.
My divine steed, which is a Pegasus, but it's more like a donkey size to fit me on it. Like it's really muscular as well.
It's like, so it's like a jacked, you know, Pegasus from the movie Hercules when it's like tiny.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's like a mid version of that, but like on steroids.
But like yeah, you can see
Like
the big
you.
is like hopping.
It's
Yeah.
actually you.
It's also gonna participate in the feast.
Okay.
And the
Eating
wedding.
meat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
okay.
it's
Okay.
cut.
Yeah.
Thing freaking cut.
I got this thing
And
on
then
edge.
I'm gonna.
Roids.
Steam is like coming out of its nostrils.
Yet somehow it was the flower girl, so it is.
Man, everyone's gonna spend so long prepping for combat that we're not gonna be able to reach combat.
Well, I only have one more thing I
The
think since we're
true
only
one shot
since-
is the wedding.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
24
That was
hours.
Yeah, our duration things aren't really gonna work. So, I'm going to cast. I have a free use, so this is why I can do it 5 times. I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity
It
5
doesn't have,
times
like,
on
a-
everybody.
What is that?
Time limit, just
We all get a
whenever
D8
you
to our initiative rolls for the next 8 hours,
Very cool.
D8. Yeah, it's just
and
whenever
then
you.
I will become part of the catnap.
That's a good little Oops. I made an incognito tab. That wasn't. I just meant to make a new tab.
I feel like I did this wrong.
So then,
Now you guys. will never be able to see my search history
Now
of
I don't
gift of
have
alacrity.
any, like...
And then
Level
during
fives.
the
You get them back.
catnap, all
or
arcane
Oh,
recovery.
yeah,
gets them
catnap
back,
gets them
and
back.
the hero's feast gets them back.
Yeah, that's what that.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Has everyone decided? So all of this was happening during the feast. So you guys
Yeah.
were sitting
Oh,
there
yeah,
eating, casting spells, gave the ring, cast some more spells, ate some more meatballs.
I'll give
They're already-
him. I need to give you a talisman, by the way. Eldritch Invocation.
So from the sorry. Go.
Yeah, I just need to give you.
I have a talisman. Sounds
talisman.
good. Okay.
So does sound travel through your guys' hut?
I believe so.
So from the from the kind of, I'm just gonna call it the Pantheon. That's what it looks like. From the Pantheon, you hear the sound of a trumpet just kind of ring out over the entire city, and you hear it go a few times. This kind of prolonged, just singular note, just kind of echo over across the city as a whole. You look from from kind of your guys' point at the bottom of this hill, and you look up and you see a line. So how it is there's kind of a road that leads up to the Pantheon, and it is on either side. Kind of there's just a flat piece. So you go up on this road, and then you get out onto the level of the building, and there's kind of an extra kind of flat plateau on this. And you see along the edge of that plateau 12 figures just kind of standing there. And you see kind of this, from where you are very far away, you just see kind of one figure standing at the entrance, holding in his hand a big pole on it, waving a white flag.
So these are humanoid figures?
Humanoid, yes.
Looks like we won.
After all this, and that's how they answer.
I'm not quite sure I trust that.
I mean,
Me neither.
I'm mounting my steed, but I'm continuing forward.
I'm gonna.
You guys like exit the hut.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. I'm before we do. I'm gonna do an emboldening bond on all of us.
What's
Okay.
that do?
We
Gives us
get,
D4.
for the next 10 minutes, we get a D. Once per turn, we get a D4 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
I'm paranoid, but you know, it is what it is.
You see another figure begin coming down the road towards you. This one is kind of waving a smaller white flag. As the figure gets closer, you see that it is a kind of a tall, kind of elven-faced, kind of angular features, pointed ears, but very, very pale woman in plate mail. And she has a large sword on her back, and she's kind of waving this flag. She kind of stops at the front entrance of your guys' camp and kind of just stands there with the flag. What do you guys do?
I mean, we have to go talk to her.
Yeah.
I don't know where you guys are like in relation to this, so
I thought we had just come out of the.
Hut, yeah.
So
yeah. So are you guys
We'll climb
at
up
the
the
foot
hill.
of this
Kind
hill?
of,
Or,
yeah.
So effectively, you
Meet her
guys are at
halfway.
the foot of the hill.
How big is
Yeah.
the hill? Like,
Pretty big, right?
Let me pull up the map. I'm gonna say I started it kind of halfway up, so let me do a quick measurement in Foundry. It's like the hypotenuse, like the usable area that that looks flat on the map, is like 160 feet. So it's kind of it's a decent ways. Up to from the bottom of the hill up to the top of the Pantheon is about 160 feet, about. And you guys
Is it
and
steep or
she
is it
stops
shallow?
there. It's I mean you have to like kind of walk up it, but it's not. It's like it's an incline that you can walk up of.
Like a right triangle, like a perfect right triangle.
It's like that, or like
Okay.
it's steep, but like it's not. Like you can walk up that
Okay.
fairly easily.
All right.
okay. I'll start going towards them.
I'll walk with you.
As will I.
Follow.
I'll take the lead.
I'll be right behind him.
Yeah.
I'll hang back.
I should probably also
follow, but
think about it. I Not
So, as you guys get closer, you see that this woman is very, very pale. And you surmise, I'm just going to give it to you, that she is most likely some sort of vampire.
Okay.
Based on knowledge of Umenorin's tactics, his allies, and the fact that this person looks like a vampire.
Good place to start.
I'm not going to make you roll for it, it's pretty
The
obvious.
fangs, pretty obvious. You know?
Yeah, as she opens her mouth to talk, you see
It's
the
like
fangs.
fangs,
It's-
yeah. Giveaway.
She's going to say...
She spelled it on.
No. I am Miranda, General of Umenorin. I'm here to discuss the surrender of this city. I'd like to invite you, whoever you deem to send, into the Pantheon, where you will meet with my husband and I, to talk about surrender. We'll parlay.
Insight check.
Okay.
Is that really what she means? Yeah.
I suppose I will.
Can I also do it? Wait, I have a really good wisdom.
All y'all go ahead. Everyone who wants to.
Sus. Ability, is this an ability check?
Yes, you get the
Plus
D4.
four? Can I guidance myself? Is that plus 8?
On
The
the
guidance
next
would
one,
take
or
an
is it
action
just-
and it would be obvious. so
Okay,
I
never
don't-
mind.
Yeah.
Because you do have a name.
Yeah, Bolding Bond I did before.
I had the any dice tray, but it was the wrong dice tray.
19.
Dirty 20.
Should have kept the other one.
No.
She does not seem to be lying.
19 plus 3 plus 8.
Yeah.
Is
I
she
guess
lying
I got
now?
it.
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
So where's
So
the
30? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Where's the
I don't know. She's not here.
I almost want to insight check that.
To a god. Unfortunately, gods don't view even us immortals as worthy of his plans.
That's fair.
This was a decision come to by my husband and myself, and it was not a decision we've come to lightly. But it is obvious from your battalion here and your battalion to the south. This is the one that
Yeah,
I was
we
left behind with
split.
one of the other Awakeners, the Paladin Gideon, over to the south to fight the Horde. So yeah, you guys are. So yeah, it is obvious from everything that we cannot hold this city. Those who are here are the magical creatures too weak, or those who will not bend to Umenorin so easily.
Nice.
Let's go check it out.
Sure.
So she's gonna turn around and like straight up turn back and begin walking towards
The
the
Pantheon?
up the
yeah.
hill. She's still holding this white flag.
Okay.
Before she gets out of vocal, like, I was
I
gonna
assume
ask,
you guys would follow her, but like
Yeah.
she's not going very quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like,
I would
why-
call it if the fight ends up happening here. Not saying it will. I would call this difficult terrain just because of the incline, because it is steep enough for there to be like you have to kind of like, but only going up.
Makes sense.
It'd be like 3/4 speed going up and like 1.2, 5 times speed going down. Whatever it is. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead. Sorry.
Why does discussion have to happen in the Pantheon? Why not here?
Because we cannot fight you. You may as well do it there, where you can at least see over everything. And this will not be a simple "we surrender." There are terms that must be met. And this cannot be done at a camp. There needs to be officials there. Documents must be signed. You may bring whoever you wish. We will not stop you.
And how do we trust that this is not a trap?
She will take her great sword and hand it. She'll like kind of like unclip it. It's on a baldric, and she will kind of like unfasten it and like toss it on the ground in front of you guys.
It's a pretty good sign.
Hmm.
Plus, we gotta scope out our new real estate.
That's so.
You're home for the kids, right?
For the meatball.
Just one meatball.
Just one meatball.
Can I
Also
insight check her
named
again?
Meatball.
Okay.
Meatball Junior.
Junior, it's Meatball the 5th, right?
18.
The 4th.
She seems legit.
Okay.
I mean, I can roll if you want.
That's legitness.
I mean, I guess. Let's go.
Do we have any way to motion the army to kind of like come up on the plateau area? Does that make sense? Or are they already going up there? The rest of them?
They're just kind of staying there
On the bottom of the hill or at the top?
at the bottom.
Okay.
We can always just motion for them to come.
Like, yeah, like as you look, you can see that there are 12 vampiric beings are the ones that are standing there, and you don't see any more.
Okay.
Do they have weapons?
Yes.
Were they in black cloaks?
No.
Okay.
The weapons are sheathed as well.
I say we go for it.
I'll go talk to one of the soldiers and tell them to come up behind us.
Who would come up behind us?
The rest of the soldiers, the platoon, the rest of the, or did we say battalion?
I think we're gonna call it a battalion.
Okay.
We're just gonna. I was in ROTC for a while, and I'm blanking on which one's bigger, company or battalion, but it's the bigger of the two
Yeah.
that we're just gonna call battalion because it's a cooler
Yeah.
name.
All the ROTC kids are just dying right now.
In the comments.
I was in JROTC, so like it's even worse because it's the JROTC kids who are dying right now. But yeah, she's either gonna say all of us. We won't fit
On top of the.
on top of the plateau. It's
Yeah,
too small.
Too small.
I would. It looks to me. I'm gonna assume this is kind of like a higher ranking officer who's in like armor and has a halberd or something. He's gonna say, "We could try to get some up there, but if we were to crowd, it would make it even worse.
Oh.
I think personally that the best strategy would be to have a few squads ready to charge in case anything bad happens, but based on the numbers that I can see, I don't think that this will be a particular, even if there ends up being a conflict, we will be able to get to you down here fast enough to save you. We can have some come up on the hill, but it will be immensely crowded if we even try to bring everyone.
Just small squad.
Bring a squad.
Small squad.
We can do that.
Just
We'll have a backup squad. They'll be our honor guard, and they will follow you.
Yeah. And then I guess off we
And
go.
he's gonna kind of like motion, make some complicated hand signals, and you're gonna see a group of people in plate, kind of come up behind you guys.
And I'll mention.
And this
to
is
them.
like so these guys are like the honor guard.
Yeah.
So they're not any sort of pushover.
Well, I expect you won't charge in unless there's actually a fight. We don't know.
One of the honor guard will have a horn that he will blow if anything bad happens, and we will have a few sentries watching. We've set up a few. They're gonna. You guys look in the distance and you see that there are some kind of watchtowers being kind of made.
Good.
In a few minutes, with army efficiency, we'll have some watchtowers up. We'll be able to see inside.
Okay. That's all
Walking
I
up.
got.
Yeah.
You're walking
Yeah.
up.
We're following the lady, who we don't know her name.
Miranda.
Miranda. I did write her name, never mind.
Yeah.
We're following Miranda.
So, yeah, see, as you guys kind of walk up, she has made it to the top of the hill and is kind of standing at the door waiting for you guys. As you guys walk kind of through this, up this hill, you guys are in kind of this like trench almost, and you guys see the 12 figures kind of go up on either side. Again, their weapons are sheathed, but they are standing there menacingly. I would say that you have Miranda kind of like right here.
Do they all look vampiric?
Yes.
Okay.
Less like. They still look. They look vampiric. They don't look like a full-fledged vampire.
Okay. Keep walking. I'll follow Miranda.
Okay. So you guys.
I just want to be the last one.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a marching order.
I'll be behind Meatball.
Me first.
You.
I'll be in the middle.
Middle.
Back. I want to be last.
Last?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be second to last then.
Okay. You guys kind of make it. You guys are able to make it all the way. Oh, wrong one. You guys are able to make it all the way to the top, unmolested. No one kind of bugs you guys. They are simply standing there. They seem to be just as much of an honor guard as the guard that you have behind you. So I'm gonna kind of. This one dot is gonna represent. It's gonna be like. Let me edit it. That's your honor guard.
Okay.
So it's a squad of 4. They're marching in formation behind you. If combat happens, I will break them apart and they will each be their own thing. But for now, it's just easier to do this.
Okay.
Does that work for you guys?
Totally.
Cool. So as she kind of motions for you to go inside behind her, and she begins walking through. You see that. So this whole building is made of kind of cobblestone that is like immaculate. For those of you who've been here before, it was not immaculate last time. It was almost ruins last time. And the rest of the city is also much better than it was, but you guys hadn't spent much time there. You guys were in a hurry. And so now, you know, when you guys came upon the Pantheon the first time, it was definitely worn down. It had been, you know, thousands of years since anyone had been there. Storms had smoothed out a lot of these kind of fine details, and since then, all of the details of the cobblestone, all of the tight corners, the etchings in the walls have been completely remade and redrawn and sculptured, recut, I should say. So again, very, very immaculate. And as you kind of come up, you see this arch in front of you, maybe 20 feet, or 10 feet tall, kind of just 20 square feet. And on either side, you see kind of stone-cut figures into the wall of this kind of large being, seeming to kind of like hold spheres. And the sphere seems to have like a kind of like a map of the continent on it, like a very, very like rough, not a very detailed, but it's kind of like a map of the continent.
Do we know who that figure is?
You can guess that it's Umenorin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see it's like mirrored on either side, and there are a few benches there as well, and kind of braziers with torches in them on the walls. But yeah, so that's kind of the stonework that you see. Let me make sure you guys can see this.
That's the archway right there.
Yeah, this is the archway. So on either side, you see this.
Those sculptures.
These. They're not so much sculptures as they are etchings in
yeah,
the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like mosaics.
Mosaics.
Mosaic, yeah, similar but not painted.
Mm-hmm.
Mosaics are enameled, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she ends up leading you guys through. Oh, wrong way. Through here, and you guys follow. It's gonna just boop your guys' character over there. So you enter into a kind of a hallway. So directly in front of the archway is another kind of metal door with a bunch of bronze inlay. So it's an iron door with bronze inlay, showing similar kind of similar things, similar kind of figures of kind of this big dude, kind of holding almost like an atlas of like holding the world on his shoulders. Does that make sense? But she leads you through another archway to the left, to the north. And leads you guys into what seems to be a conference room. You guys can see it. Perfect. standing at the head of the table is a male vampire, presumably Miranda's husband. And those of you who are Awakeners, and maybe you guys as well, have seen him before, and you know this to be one of the most kind of like one of the biggest supporters of Umenorin, one of the people most influential in his rise. His name is Caliban.
Sorry, I'm gonna check the room for traps.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I do that as well.
Oh, and your honor guard did follow you. I didn't mean to leave you behind.
D4s.
Oh, D4s to everything?
Yeah.
For ability check.
Nice per turn.
So the honor guard is going to kind of form up outside the door, and kind of just stand there guarding.
What about their version of it?
You can't see them from where you guys are at.
But they didn't necessarily move.
You guys didn't see them move. They almost were their own kind of ceremonial honor guard, standing as they were kind of above you, looking down on you. But because your guard is in the way, you can't see them.
Yeah, cool.
Twaps check.
Traps.
What,
A natural 20.
Natural 20.
Which would also be 24.
24.
25.
25.
Have an A plus to it.
I could add that. True. Yeah.
It's
What is it? Investigation.
Yeah, plus 4.
25.
28.
perception.
What?
Wait, perception.
You
I'm
said
sorry.
perception.
Perception is plus 6, so
30.
30.
30.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah. What is math really?
Sorry, I'm like your leg.
But yes.
This is the original campaign. I'm just
Yep.
trying to figure out
So,
My brain's blowing up too.
yeah. No context is needed, but this was fun for me. So, yeah, so you see this kind of older kind of vampire there, male. Presume this is Caliban. For those of you who've met him before, maybe you've all definitely heard of him before,
Yeah.
and can presume this to be Caliban. Whether or not you've actually met him or seen him before, not really relevant. So he will. So you guys see that there are 4 chairs on either side, and he's going to kind of motion, and you see him kind of like tap the table a little bit, and you see this door to the south open, and then a dude come in and move one of the chairs to the other side, so that there are 5 chairs on the north end and 3 on the south end.
Did they find anything with traps or anything like that?
No traps
I'm sure.
Okay.
that you see.
With a 30.
Well, that we can see. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna stand on our side of the table.
Okay, so you're gonna stand.
Yeah, behind everyone else, I guess.
Take a seat.
Where everyone else is sitting, I should say.
Okay. So Miranda is gonna sit. So is Caliban. This guy is going to exit out of the room and close the door.
Roscoe's gonna sit directly across from Caliban.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna, in this case, I am gonna pull up your character sheets or your tokens. It's not for any real reason except that it kind of almost
Helps.
matters. So we're gonna have Roscoe right there.
I'll sit on the far end.
The far end to the west.
Yes.
Okay. Would anyone else like to sit?
No.
You didn't want to sit, right?
I'll sit, sure.
Callista's just gonna stay standing
Okay. Alright, I'm
closer
gonna
to the
delete
door.
this
I mean,
party
the
and
map.
put Callista over here.
We lost our light.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's very dark. I don't have dark vision. I can't see. I cast light.
I need to double check something. I might have accidentally made it to where you guys can't. Alright, I'm gonna keep the whole party token there because I don't want to sit here and figure that out. So the whole party is gonna be there so that you guys have vision in the room, but no one's actually there.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm also going to zoom in for you guys. Alright, can you guys kind of read or see everything that's going on? Yep, so your guys' honor guard is there. You guys are, the chairs were there, it's whatever, but, okay.
Caliban, it's been a while.
It's good to see you, my boy. You seem to have grown up. I'd like to reminisce, but unfortunately, we have business to discuss. I don't believe I have met some of you.
Meatball.
I like them too.
Harris, pleased to meet you.
You as well. I must ask. You're an elven wizard, right? Just DM to John.
Yeah.
You're an elven wizard, right? Were you at the destruction of elves a few years ago?
So rude.
John to DM. Was I? Okay.
Can be.
Unfortunately, I was not.
Interesting. I would have loved to hear your views on knowledge versus power, but I suppose that should be a discussion for another time. Callista, it's good to see you as well. And, I don't believe I caught your name.
Terelia.
Pleasure to meet you. Wow. And for those of you who've met him before, he seems to be acting particularly kind of slow, if that makes sense. Like he's definitely kind of like taking his time to make sure he's saying what he's saying correctly.
Interesting.
Is kind of the vibe he's getting.
Is it that, or is he like
Stalling.
stalling? Can I?
Insight.
Is that incitable? Like, is he stalling for turn, or?
I'm gonna say you can insight check it, but it would have to be pretty high to indicate whether he's stalling or not.
I mean, I'll attempt.
And like he might not be, so like yeah.
It's only a 20.
No. He doesn't seem
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, I got 21, but yeah.
Still seems to just be like kind of like I'm talking in his cadence where like it's very like kind of thought out.
Yeah.
And in reality it's because I'm improvising. But like, you know, it's
27.
does not seem to be stalling.
Okay.
So,
While this is all going on, though, can I like be using my blind sense, like actively?
What is blind
rogue
sense?
sense of blind sense so you can see literally anything within 10 feet of you. Like,
Okay.
even if you're invisible.
Invisible
yeah.
creatures.
Oh,
yeah.
like
Okay, you
Insight
do not see any
almost.
invisible creatures.
Okay.
There's nothing there.
There are no traps here.
You don't have to be constantly just flailing.
You are free to check the room for any sort of secret compartment you like. I know that your type likes to check for traps before going into any sort of room.
On my type.
Can you blame us?
I have never been one for subterfuge. The portcullis that sawed off your foot was completely accidental.
Well,
And everything else that happened was purely coincidence.
as you were trying to kill us,
It's all in the past.
we'll see.
At the time, it made more sense to do so. At that point, we were in a different status, I should say.
Well, I guess we should get started.
Yes. So, we surrender. You may have the city as long as you treat the magical creatures here respectfully. I ask that you leave them home. You let them stay here, and you generally leave them alone. Any response?
I don't know if that's our goal.
Then why are you here?
Is it
Are you not the leaders of this army?
I'm just here.
And turn to the rest of you.
Do we actually have
Outside
authority
of-
here?
yeah,
At like above table, though? Like...
Who is de facto leader here? Yeah.
Roscoe's not going to say anything here, but you can be later if you want.
No, it's good, isn't it?
Okay, well, I will decide.
They're not fighting
Meatball
back.
decides. Let's go.
They're not fighting back. I don't see why that's an issue.
They will not. Unfortunately, I do not know what Umenorin will do. This is his center of operations. And I don't know where he is.
It's a joke.
You don't know where he was going?
I do not.
So it's technically okay. So
Let's
he,
roll.
I said insight check.
Yeah, let's roll.
Oh, 8 plus 6, so 14.
14.
I'm gonna roll
Dude,
as well
just-
on an insight
Also
check.
insight.
Just because I'm pulling out a monster
Oh,
manual,
never
what the
mind.
heck?
16.
I didn't see what you were pulling out.
Yeah, I didn't see either. I didn't
Yeah,
even
I
read.
didn't even. I truly did not know.
Proficiency in
I heard you
insight,
say.
and
I
then
need to add things.
Did
to
not
my
know,
thing.
and
So
I'm
I
like,
can't.
hmm.
Can I roll on that one?
22
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's much better than
I'm
mine.
forgetting to add all my
With the
modifiers.
new rules, there are fails on ability checks.
Okay.
What'd you get?
22.
22. Anyone else inside check that?
I got a nat one.
That one. Oof.
No, I trust you guys. You know more than I do.
You think that everything he is saying is a lie. Like,
She's
that they're
already
willing
there.
to surrender, that they're gonna go peacefully, and he totally knows where Umenorin is. What'd you roll?
14.
14.
You got 22.
Okay. You think he's being completely dead honest. You think he's lying about just the Umenorin thing.
I don't believe you.
And if Umenorin were to come back, would you help him attack us, or would you? Why? What would happen here?
I think he's not telling us everything he knows.
All I know is that he left here a few days ago. He could be anywhere. He is the literal god of magic. The most powerful spells in the world he created. He can cast them at will. He could destroy the entire world with a snap of his fingers. The fact that he hasn't ripped apart his mortal form is incredible to me. But he doesn't often tell us where he goes. He could be back at any point. And if he were to come back, I don't know what would happen.
Wouldn't he take your surrender as betrayal?
I am making a tactical decision based on the circumstances at hand.
Tactical for you or for us?
For me, I'd like to walk out of here alive. Or, I should say, undead. I'd prefer if my wife could be able to do so as well.
Now, what assurances do you have for us that you will actually leave peacefully with the rest of your 12 people out there?
I can give you my word, and that is it.
Are you not-
Unfortunately, I have nothing to give.
I would
While
take
this
it if I
war
were you.
has cost you much, I am sure, it's cost us much as well. The magical creatures that you know as the Horde do not come from nowhere. And everyone that you've killed, just like anyone that has been killed on your side, is a life that cannot be replaced.
I'm good with your agreement.
I still don't trust it.
I don't either, but
I mean, do you guys want to
words
kill
are
him?
cheap.
Do you want me to answer that question?
That's why I asked.
Matter of fact,
I love how you play such blunt characters.
Amazing.
as a matter kill him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably been a few times since then.
I assume
Is the
so.
score even?
You guys
So,
tried to kill him. He's tried to kill you.
Classic. Or
Caliban in the
Justice.
previous campaign, if it had not ended the way it did, was supposed to be like this recurring bad guy.
Oh, okay.
And then you guys met him once, and the campaign folded. And I was like, all right.
Okay, well, to be fair, the way you set it up, it seemed like it was going to be a recurring thing.
Yeah.
So, good
It
job
wasn't
on that.
subtle.
Well, good job on that.
I don't do subtle very well in
So-
life or in D&D.
So, yes, I would like to kill him.
Well, I mean,
Maybe this
What's
time
stopping us?
I'll be successful.
I mean, if you guys have failed multiple times on both ends, it's kind of like character flaws at that point. So maybe just call it even.
I won't rest until this man is dead.
Oh, then do it outside of Simi, let's...
In a place like this, I need to be careful to not do something like that.
My dad put me on this earth for one reason. To be the best meatball. Maybe you should fulfill your legacy.
So, everyone make a quick perception check for me.
Oh my
And I
god.
will ask time what how like,
My
has
passive
10
is
minutes
23.
passed since I
Your
I'll-
passive
I'll
is
probably
23.
been-
Holy
I will
shit.
keep
So
the
perception.
I'll spend another use to keep it up.
Do you have subtle spell?
It was almost a
It's not a
1,
spell.
man.
Emboldening
Look at
power.
that.
It's just a class.
Almost
I
a
don't know what it
1.
is.
Yeah, it's just a class feature.
Okay.
It's one with return, yeah.
Perception checks. I almost just said Rubok. Roscoe. Oh man, that's been a while.
12.
24.
12, 24,
27.
27,
19.
19,
Done what?
21. Okay, so I'm gonna go with, if you got above a 10, you can see that, Miranda and Caliban's eyes seem to be like, they seem to be like looking at each other, but not saying anything, but their throats are moving. That generally means that they're talking telepathically.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
But you said their eyes were glowing?
Their eyes are
like
looking
meeting,
at,
like
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it's
meeting,
like
oh.
they were looking at
Right.
each other, and you see
with,
their
like,
like
attention.
this move,
Right.
and as if their throats are making the words,
But they're not making.
but they are not making any
Right.
sounds.
Okay, I understand. I thought like their eyes were straight up.
They're talking.
glowing.
You notice that they're talking telepathically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, that's just
Put it in
what it
layman's
looks like.
terms,
no.
Because actually, that's the thing is every time you think of a word, your throat makes the noise or makes the motion, but you don't like. Kind
Are you saying telepathically or IRL?
in real life.
Oh my god.
We're all just trying it now.
I
Yeah,
talk
but
to
you're thinking
myself,
about it,
I
you're
literally
thinking
talk to
about it, you're
myself
going,
all the
"Yeah."
time. This is awkward.
That's the thing that happens.
That's interesting.
So, those of you with above 20, hear like your knights at the outside, kind of like you hear their like armor clinking a little bit, but you look and you don't really see anything.
You're talking about the honor guard or the knights at the bottom of the hill?
The honor guard.
We can't see
And
them.
you guys, no one got above a 30, right?
She got 27. right?
27.
Yeah, it was like 10, 20, 30. So, fortunately, that is all you get.
So the above 10 you said
We know
can
they're
see that
talking
they're telepathically
telepathic.
talking.
Yes, everyone got to see that they're talking
I
telepathically.
will add, well, real quick, a rule change there. If a DC is above 30, we're not even allowed to attempt, and then if it's below 5, we have to succeed. Like, we don't even roll.
Well, this one got a stealth thing of 42.
I know, but I'm saying
Once-
in the UA they changed it. So,
It's
like,
saying
you
you
can't,
can't
like,
say-
if the DC is 31 or higher, it can't be
Oh,
attempted, and if the DC
If it's
is
31 or higher, or 30 or higher.
if it's above 30.
Well, okay, the
So
DC
31.
They have to
30.
be, all DCs have to be between 5 and 30, below automatic success, above automatic failure.
That's on,
I don't-
that's on your end.
I don't agree with it either, but
Oh,
we're
yeah,
testing
yeah.
out the UA, so.
Well,
yeah.
Either way,
It was
none
the
of you
third
heard anything.
yeah.
So-
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If someone had gotten up, I would say it's more of a,
It's like a gradient. Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, look, you got above a 30. You see yourself on a flat wooden plane. 6 giants stand around you. Your companions seem
Worried.
plastic. like, so anyway,
When D&D breaks the fourth wall.
if anyone gets above like a ridiculous perception check and there's nothing to see, I'm always joking about doing that. But
Yeah.
okay, so
Can I go check on our guards?
You can probably see them. Yeah, you and Callista can probably see them.
Yeah, I think we.
Yeah,
If
you
I
don't-
could just
We
lean
never
over.
see-
yeah, they look fine. We'll see it.
I would appreciate if you say everything out loud. I'm not good at interpreting things.
Miranda's gonna speak at this time. I was simply asking whether our lives were a part of the deal or not.
Insight check.
Y'all were really okay. All right. I might as well just.
24.
26.
14 plus 7.
Is she?
She seems to be speaking the truth.
I mean, I think we talked with your husband. Yeah, you guys didn't want to walk undead, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And with Roscoe and my husband's history, I wasn't sure if that was something that would be possible.
Whatever happens outside the city limits is none of our concern. The deal is for the people inside to be safe.
Unfortunately, I don't think I could make such a deal. We would need to be able to walk unmolested, not only out of the city, but away from your entire army, without retribution.
And what do we have to gain from this?
The city. No one will fight you.
I'll accept this.
No, it's a 2. Don't even worry about it. It's a 2.
What did you roll?
For insight, and then it was a 2.
It wasn't a 1.
Yeah, it wasn't a 1.
I'll accept your proposition on the one
Caveat.
one point
Yeah.
that next time I see you, I will kill you.
You won't see us again.
We'll see about that.
And so I guess they're gonna just kind of.
Yeah, we're good with that deal.
We have an agreement.
Should you show us around this place, or you're just gonna let us explore?
And there's the paperwork that needs to be signed. Officiants, as you said.
Yes, Caliban's gonna snap his fingers, and you're gonna see the same dude who's obviously vampiric in nature come out from the door here, and he's bearing a big old roll of papers. This is a secretary vampire.
And does he come with the house?
He's a butler.
Fixtures attached, or?
And he's just gonna say, I believe that if we can draft up a document outlining what we've agreed to, then we can walk out of here and you will take the city with no bloodshed.
And when is this going to happen? When do you see yourself leaving and having this signed?
We'll draft it right now. So the dude is gonna sit here and begin writing.
Is there like a
Sound of truth.
window? Test
Yeah,
sound of
there are
truth.
windows. So there are no windows towards the west,
I don't have it.
but there
Oh,
are
see if
several
anyone-
windows towards the north.
Okay. I want to see a window that looks
We
onto
came
the
from the
city.
south?
There are none.
Yeah.
You guys came
That's
from the
what I
west. So, sorry.
Oh yeah, we came from the west. Yeah.
I always do the actual cardinal directions. So, like, that
Yeah,
way's
yeah,
west,
yeah,
that
yeah,
way's...
yeah.
Like, I actually, when I build the dungeon or whatever map, I actually spin it
So,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing to whatever orientation I want.
How long are you thinking this draft is gonna take?
Secretary, he's gonna look up and he's gonna be like, well, first I'll need to draft it, and then I'll need to use the...
I'm only good with direct answers.
5 minutes to make it happen, and I'll cast guidance on you to help him out.
Let's go.
That's impossible, but see what I can do. You realize that, like, ink has to, like, dry, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
Like-
Yeah.
Like, you're using inkwells and quills.
Yeah, it can all be written. It can dry later.
We needed to. Wait, no, I see his point. We
I
need
was
to
thinking the
legally,
same thing.
Yeah.
like,
Like, I think legally
legally
we need to,
we need to dry. I think he's dry.
Well, We think an hour, 2 hours.
An hour.
Okay.
I kind of pee, so like.
Is there a bathroom he can use? I don't want it to be the same
I
thing as
don't-
last time.
Last time.
I don't want to talk
So-
about
I'll just go piss on the hill. That's fine.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll walk outside. Is everything okay?
As you walk outside, you it's brighter than it was when you.
I thought night was falling, was it not?
Yeah, it was like
It
dusk
was.
or whatever.
Interesting.
You look up and you see there's one star that's brighter than the others.
We need
Oh my
flashbacks. I'm getting like actual flashbacks right now.
I'm walking back inside.
But did you pee or not?
No.
Okay.
Me kidding?
Also
He
made
peed
of
in his
concrete.
How
It happened
fast is it
again.
coming? Like, do I have a split second?
Getting brighter.
Go, go, go!
I'm walking inside. Hey, we got a major problem. I didn't pee, but there's a big ass star.
Do we
Did you pee yourself
have any
again?
idea of what a giant star falling means?
Yeah.
I've got
Alright, so we get a second here. Or.
Caliban is gonna kind of look at
Miranda?
Miranda and go,
Alright,
"That was unexpected."
I
Really?
am gonna.
You didn't summon him?
If I had been able to
Yeah.
summon him, he would have been here yesterday.
I'm casting something.
Well, are you gonna, so we have time to do like one thing or like what's happening?
Yeah, I was gonna
here?
say,
Yeah,
like, above
How are
table,
we
like,
doing
what
this?
is.
Well, above table,
He's falling.
we're all gonna roll initiative because Caliban. And,
Well,
Miranda
I was
are
gonna
back
cast
together.
immediately Crown of Stars.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you get to cast immediately, they also get to cast immediately because they were about to do the exact same thing. That's why I was gonna put it
It's up
just
to you
straight
if
to
that's
initiative.
immediately initiative, but yeah.
I'm gonna say everything that they plan on doing happens at the same. What you do and what they do happens at the same time.
Is this,
This
and then
is,
initiative.
this is
Okay.
happening right now.
So,
allowed
es-
to have
so,
the
so
same time as
essentially,
well?
we get a prep round of like one.
everybody does?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all get a non-surprise surprise round.
I gotta pee.
Everyone.
do have
Well,
to,
okay.
yeah.
So were you about? Here's the thing. Be honest with me. Were you about to do something?
Yes, I've had something planned.
Okay.
If
Then
I,
you
if
get
I-
to do that. If you didn't,
Yeah. If I hear
I'm
he's
going
falling,
off the honor system. If you guys weren't about to do something, he comes in and he's like, "Oh shit!" and you guys were about to just be like, no
Well,
matter what
I
else
wasn't
happened.
about to fight. I was about to prep because I hear he's falling from the sky.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
do something. Yeah.
That
I
like
was-
that.
I wasn't gonna like freaking disintegrate them or something.
Yeah,
no,
that
yeah,
was
no.
the thing.
No.
Would you still allow it even if I didn't know what was going on, even when he said he was coming in the room until I had to clarify it?
What do you mean? Sorry, repeat.
I didn't know that this is the thing that, like, this is a big thing that's happening. Like,
You don't remember the star?
I assumed something was big.
You guys have seen Umenorin coming before.
Okay.
You guys
Then
have,
y-
I'm
then
pretty
yes,
sure,
then
fought
yes,
him
I did something,
directly
yeah.
before. And he barely left you alive.
What's
You've
that?
seen the star. You guys know about the
Alright.
whole. You know.
I'm already mad because of Caliban, but I'm in a rage.
Okay. So, were you. So, if you knew about. Like, this is in reaction. So, you guys effectively get a reaction to the news that Umenorin's coming. And then we'll go into initiative.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Oh lord.
And I'll let you think about it here for a second. That's not it.
Could you do anything as far as stars if you had something prepared?
Huh?
If you had anything prepared to be. Oops.
The stars? That's what I thought.
Up to you.
My other one was to faint.
To faint.
Well, because spiritual protection.
You could do that actually.
Yeah. That's better.
You could do spiritual protection, form of dread. That's one turn. And then
Yeah.
you're ready
You're
to
probably
go.
pretty. You have 5 forms of dread, so you're
Yeah,
probably pretty
I
used
would
to
probably
that.
just
Yeah.
do both of those. Just go for it. Yeah.
Yes.
I
There's
don't
not
think
much that
I
I
have
can
a
do.
bonus action.
You don't have much. So I mean.
I'm a melee fighter.
Yeah.
You're like, I have my weapons.
She's like, I'm gonna evade.
Yeah, you can like take the dodge action.
Yeah, uncanny dodge. Evasion.
Well, dodge action would give them disadvantage on everything against you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Am I getting the
Yeah,
special.
No agreement. A little nervous. Yeah.
It won't be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think I can.
What you just said, I agree with. I'm feeling the same.
Oh, your AC's up by 2, but
I'm getting the feeling of.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So it's not 21, it's 23. I remember us talking about this.
I'm getting that feeling that you get right before you get on a roller coaster, dude.
Oh.
Like, well, no, before you even get in the ride, dude.
Oh, okay,
like
that's
that
fair.
at the bottom of your stomach,
Oh.
like knot, where it's
Oh.
like you feel like you're gonna throw up, but you're like, I can
Okay,
do
well
this.
now I feel that way.
Okay, well, glad.
You're making me
When
suffer
we went
together.
to, when we went
We're
to
all
Great
suffering
America,
together.
I went on my first big roller coaster
So-
and I cried.
We went to
Yeah.
Disney this past time,
It
and
was
like,
rough.
and it was like me, Lucas, Jonathan, and one of our other friends, and he made us go on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and it started, and I cried the entire ride. I
Just from like,
cried. I don't like the feeling of like
Essentially.
dropping.
All right.
neither do I.
All right,
You did
everybody. Do you have something that goes off?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
don't know where it goes.
I'm using
Alright.
my big boy spell.
Crown of
Oh,
stars.
goodbye.
yeah.
Oh.
What does Crown of Stars do?
7
Got it.
stars come up and sort of orbit around me. I can throw
Like a
them as a
crown.
bonus action as a weapon, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
It's Tensor's transformation on me and my pony. Essentially, I get 50 temporary hit points and I do extra damage on my hand.
Okay.
It's a concentration spell.
Okay.
Also, I guess my familiar will come out. Like, yeah.
Okay.
wait, so is it prep the dodge action or what? Like,
You just take the dodge
Take the
action.
dodge,
And then
okay.
until your next turn, all attacks against you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Cool.
She faints, casting spiritual protection. Projection. Sorry.
And you can form a druid too.
At the same time as a
It's a
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Are we able to do that, or are we waiting for initiative? To
We'll
do
wait
that?
for initiative
That's
to
what I
do that.
figured.
So what is your spiritual project? So like, what does that?
So
do?
you're as an action, your spirit leaves your body for an hour, or until your
So what happens-
concentration is broken.
So what happens if they hit your body?
It's your spirit and body are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing,
Yeah, I
and
think she still
slashing
has like
damage.
control over both of them, and you still.
You can hit the body.
Yeah, you can hit
She
the
takes
body.
damage if you hit the body.
Okay.
You're just resistant to bludgeoning, piercing,
Very
and
cool.
slashing.
Roscoe.
I'm like I said, I'm already pissed because of Caliban
Right,
and
you're
that
in rage.
conversation, so I am going to rage.
Rage.
Oh, and I'm flying.
All right. So you
Yeah.
see Miranda summon the same sword into her hand from outside,
Of course.
and
I see what John was saying. I should have formed a druid first.
so several things are going to happen all at once. Caliban.
Just seems like
Don't
that's
forget,
Caliban.
everybody has a
Yes.
D8 to their initiative and a D4.
Do you want us to roll or have all your stuff happen first?
A D4 on him.
We'll get there.
D4
all
and
of my stuff's
D4
happening at the
and
same
D8.
time.
Okay,
initiative.
okay.
This is like the only like fair simultaneous round,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Well, they should all get something if we get something.
Yeah.
Because they also heard at the same time we did.
So
I did announce it.
In the breezeway of while we're getting everything
The
set up.
breezeway.
That's a cool word I'm adding there. Though in the thick of the heat of all the chaos, since he brought it up, I figured I should explain it. You see on Roscoe's, I believe it's his left foot, there is a metal prosthetic boot, kind of titanium in color,
it's like a dark gray.
dark gray. Yes.
So Caliban's thing was to immediately so Miranda's thing was to immediately cast, or like summon her sword back. Caliban's thing was just to immediately cast Blight onto Roscoe.
Damn!
Yeah,
Glad I raised
Yeah. He is, like,
And
more enemies.
all of
I'm considering counterspelling that, but
Oh my
No.
god.
No, save the counter.
and
Do it.
that's 8d8 damage.
Oh, fuck,
yep,
great.
you see
Your con save is huge, though.
all
Yeah.
of the
It's
other
it's like a plus
dudes.
6
You're good. I think.
with proficiency.
You'll have this too.
Oh,
The plus
yes.
4.
And that works with initiative and with that.
You
Correct.
see a
Because it's two separate.
That would be two
turns.
separate instances, I think. Yeah.
yeah. Let me turn all these guys
Holding
into
on is cracked.
into red because
Yeah.
they're now your enemy.
Since you have proficiency in the save, I think I let it go and save the slot.
Yeah. So you guys also see come out of invisibility.
Plus
Oh,
9.
I thought I had. Oh.
Yeah, she has
Not-
blind sense.
None of them were within 10 feet
That's
of you.
okay. That's what I thought. I was gonna pace the room, but I
Yeah,
forgot to do
or if
that.
she walks
Oh,
by,
I'm so well. I didn't.
walks by. and
It's
hits
fine,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Like I didn't know you were pacing the room, so
no,
they were
I
just
said
like,
that I didn't say it. I forgot to. That's the thing.
sorry.
It's okay.
Would we have walked by that first one, closest to the door?
No, not when she
No,
had the...
because there's a door right here that was left open when this guy came into the room.
Fair enough.
First time.
So I'm putting the token over there. That's not going to be its like final spot. I'm just trying to get it like over
I knew I
into
should
this
have done it.
area.
I knew it. Ugh. Big
I
dumb.
need to...
They still could have backed into a corner or something, but you probably would have sensed him. Yeah.
It's okay. Next time.
Hurts.
Not expecting this. So unprepared.
So yeah, so all of that happens. So Miranda summons her sword, Caliban casts Blight, and an ass load of vampires just
Appear.
pop into existence. And so we're gonna do the Blight. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Don't fail me now.
This might be 10.
No. My God.
I'm lucky too.
1d10 was 14.
Yeah, you can choose to re-roll it.
I think I'm okay.
Forward
I'm also
to-
going to use a Emboldening Bond with that.
Yeah, you get the D4.
I'll take it. Okay, that's going to be 18 plus 9, so 27.
27. You do succeed the save. You're gonna take 8d8 halved.
I'll take it.
There's a half one.
And then friggin' initiative, right?
And then we're all gonna roll initiative. So,
But wait, so
all right. I'm just
I
gonna
also
roll
have
with my
resistance,
phone.
so that's half.
Can we do
Okay.
initiative
Well, do you
fast
have
break?
resistance,
I
is it
need to
resistance
go
to
pee.
everything?
What is the resistance, or what's the damage?
It's necrotic damage.
No, okay.
Are you rolling right
I
now?
take all of
Initiative.
half.
Okay.
We could always start when we come back.
Oh yeah, did we want
Are we breaking? I just didn't...
Sorry.
I already
Are we taking a break?
But
I need to go to the bathroom.
You're gonna take 16. No,
You could probably
17,
really
yeah, you're
quick.
gonna take
I don't know.
17 damage.
Okay.
it's 35 halved.
Were we going to break before this combat?
Sure. Let's
Or
go
is-
into break, and then we'll. All right. Can we roll initiative first? That way I can write everything down.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair
right.
enough.
Okay, I rolled, so that'll
Plus
keep
the
that. Plus the
D8.
D8.
Okay.
Plus the D4.
Ooh,
Keep track of
okay.
this.
Well, that's now
Character
10.
sheet.
I'm gonna roll for all of the vampire spawns. I'm just letting you know that's what they are at once, but Caliban and Miranda will each have their own initiative. Alright.
I'm gonna spend a luck point.
First I'm going to roll for Caliban. Oof.
Can alert swamp other puppies?
Yeah.
Can she swamp mine?
It's a 1.
I like it when you
No,
use
it's just
it.
hers with somebody else.
It's either an oof good or an oof bad for us.
Miranda.
I think that's it.
Don't forget D8 and D4 for
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for all of that.
Miranda.
Do I just use the highest?
Roscoe.
It's gonna be 24.
I also have a 24.
Nice.
What's your dex mod?
My dex mod is
This is updated. Oh my God. Hold on.
2.
3.
Okay. You are going to go first in that little thing there.
Yeah.
I think I have to keep it.
What was your
20,
good? What was your dude's
20,
name again? I'm sorry.
20 what?
It's only a
Torellia.
20.
Aurelia.
Yeah. Whisperwind. It's
Don't-
actually very fitting that the cousins go right
Okay.
I
after
don't
each
have
other.
alert.
Callista?
27.
Oh well.
I also got 27, but her dex is going to be way higher than mine. So
What's your dex?
Plus 5. I got a 20
mine
dex.
should be plus
Yeah.
2. My dex is a plus 1.
Wait, I got more than that. Hold on. 24 plus 6, 24 plus 3 is 27. Yeah, wait.
It's still the same order.
Yeah, it's still the same.
Okay.
You flexed
Callista,
a little
and
harder
then
than I did.
Meatball.
Well, I forgot to add my initiative.
I'll do it.
It's all good.
Initiative's
Okay.
so low.
20.
I know.
You guys will all go before anyone else goes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Except for Umenorin.
Alright, well that's not
Team
happening first
rocketing
round.
in.
Let's check out Eris.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Really matter?
Draw my dice out.
Right there.
That's a D8.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna be right back for the combat. arbitrary 20, where we are in the about to die. All right, so we are at the top of the first round of initiative. You guys are surrounded by 13 vampire spawn and 2 full vampires.
Reswap the
The god of magic. Give me a sec. The god of magic is on the way. You guys do not know how long you have. However, just as initiative begins, you see everything slow down for a moment. Time seems to stop. You see kind of the individual breathing movements of everyone around you seem to stop, including your party members. And you hear a woman's voice in your head saying, "It doesn't seem that Umenorin is headed this way. He doesn't seem to be headed for this building at all. You know this as the spirit of the Moonblade, Phi." She gives helpful DM tips. And she
Technically,
is
I only
a-
hear it, but yes.
I'm being nice.
Okay.
And saying that by this point,
I know. I
you figured something out.
I figured. I'm just. Never mind. I'll shut up.
So,
Can we respond? Do we know that? Or is it like a one-way?
that's we just get that.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
so
it. It's only one way.
likely not headed to this building, and she didn't say any other inclination of where. Okay.
That's it. We are now going to go into initiative. First up, we have Callista.
Oh,
Which is
we-
me.
we-
Which
yeah, we
is me.
switched.
No, you. I thought you two switched.
No.
I swapped. Yeah,
That's part of the new UA.
The alert feed. Yeah.
Okay,
so
so-
I swapped with Callista, so I assume
All
I'm
right, let
first
me
then.
let me write that down. Sorry.
It's all good.
All right, Eris.
All right.
I asked that we do our turns. Kind of
Yeah.
fast.
So I am going to.
I'm sorry.
I just have to mark.
Figure out what
I
you're
figured
gonna
it
do.
out.
things
Yeah.
that
Plan
down.
ahead.
I'm going to make it a subtle spell. I'm going to cast haste using arcane abeyance to trap it in a bead that another creature can take and then release the spell.
Right.
My familiar is going to grab it and use its action to release the spell on Meatball.
What don't you forget?
There's a lot going through the head right now.
You can check and see what spells.
You subtle spell?
Yeah, I made a subtle spell. There's
I know.
no-
I was just
yeah,
curious.
there's
I
no-
was like, I just don't have like any of these
Can I have
memorized.
2 more D6s?
I am
for
using some
someone?
variant
And then,
Oh, wait.
vampires right now.
so haste is going to go off on him. My familiar is going to go back into backpack. Has 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then,
I do need 8.
my
I got
action.
it now.
Oh.
I need
And
9.
then
Okay.
who is there? I'm gonna throw one of my stars off the crown of stars. What did Caliban cast Blade?
Yes.
It was?
On Roscoe. I think I accidentally moved Caliban.
Oh, you know what? Actually.
Oh no, these were flipped. That's what it was. Yeah, because Roscoe was directly across from Caliban.
I guess I will throw a star at Caliban.
Why does it say 10?
All right.
So mark that off.
Roll
Here.
to hit. I assume.
Yes.
Nice. That's actually really useful, actually. Lucas.
23.
That will hit.
We have
Roll
the
damage.
tiny ones.
4d12.
What type of damage is it?
6. You can take a break on this one.
Yeah, I need 8 for the sneak attack.
28 damage.
28 damage.
Can I tell if radiant makes a difference or not? And
It doesn't seem to.
9. Okay.
and then I will wink twice, and an aberration will come out.
Okay. Can you do that as a bonus action?
Nothing.
Or
It's just
I guess blinking would be a free action. Yeah. Okay. All right. There
And-
you go. It will go on your turn to simplify things.
yeah, it goes in. Yeah.
I don't know if it does that anyway, but it does now.
It usually goes after me, but so basically the same thing. But I will put it. How far can I put it? to an unoccupied space you can see within range, which is 90 feet. I am going. Well, then that gives them I'm gonna put it right here to give Roscoe or Meatball the opportunity to flank. So just, I guess, whatever you
Diagonal from Caliban.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I believe it will get 2 attacks. It will be the slod version of the Aberrant Spirit.
Okay.
My spell attack modifier.
How much damage did you do to Caliban? It was 28, right?
28, yeah. Oh, and it's just gonna hold the multi-attack until it is flanking.
Okay.
Potentially, yeah. Well, oh.
You already said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I make aware that that is my idea there. But, yeah. I think that's everything I got.
Okay, so it doesn't attack until it flanks.
Yeah.
All right,
If
so that is
something
going to shoot over
lands in
Meatball.
that diagonal square, then
Yeah, it's gonna shoot on over to Meatball.
I can feel the power of the gods.
Gonna mark off the haste there.
I guess I wouldn't really be there because I walked in and out, but that's fine. How tall is the ceiling? Just really
10
quick.
feet.
So could I jump on the table on my mount?
No, not on your mount.
Lucky. Okay, I'll loop back around and I'll go after enemy number 1 first.
You're gonna loop back around, so you're gonna go behind Eris.
Yeah.
You go like right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me take up a large topic.
I do technically take up a large tile, so can I even get?
Oh, you do? Oh, on your mount?
Mm-hmm. I don't know
No,
how you wanna
you
mount.
can't get past Eris.
Could I have moved out of the way? Because he's not a large tile on the screen, so
Well, I didn't even know he was a large tile.
yeah, I forgot about it too. Can I like duck under the table or something?
Well, then you would. Well, you couldn't get past Terelia either.
If you want, I technically ran out of the room, checked the pee, checked.
That
took a
is
pee,
true. He
and
just
I'm
got-
gonna
he
go
just
over-
got
I'm
back in
sorry,
here.
You did.
So I might be kind of by Callista, by enemy number 8, maybe.
Yeah, so you're probably like over there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll visualize a large thing. So I'm gonna attack against
Well,
this.
and then it's the enemy.
Do you want me to roll damage each time?
Large is 2x2, right?
Yeah.
I think this is the most stressful moment of my life.
There you go.
We'll be fine. Maybe.
You're
Good.
this. You are a giant dwarf right now. Do you see yourself?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is that what I think it is?
It is. Okay. It was a 14 hit.
What are you hitting?
Enemy number 8.
8. A 14 does not hit.
Okay, first attack misses. I rolled a 1 and 2.
Wow.
Does a 18 hit.
18 does hit.
Okay, I'll use 1 bardic inspiration die, one of my own, to modify the attack for extra damage.
Oh my
God. For a defensive flourish. .31 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Some of it's force, some of it's bludgeoning. Does that matter?
Is it magical?
Yes.
Then no.
Okay. So 31 damage.
Okay. That's it takes it.
Okay.
But it's not happy about it.
So I have a +3 to AC for the rest of the turn.
It's actually pretty funny.
Natural 20. I
Yeah.
only rolled 2 extra d6.
That will crit.
Yeah.
It's only the weapon.
I only get weapon damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
unfortunately.
didn't even realize what you were attacking with. I'm sorry. What are you doing?
I'm attacking with my staff of power. Just
Oh.
slapping.
So the weapon part
Schmack.
Yeah.
would
So
crit.
I have the extra d6.
Yeah.
You know,
Nothing else. Well, you could do it. You already rolled.
it's fine.
You can pump the force charges in there. Staff of Power does have a thing for people that hit with it.
33 damage on the second hit.
Okay.
So that's my 3 attacks, and then I'm going to bonus
Grab
action.
a friggin' calculator. 33.
Yeah. Bonus action, gonna use the back of my staff to hit again.
Okay.
You got four.
Yeah. 23 hits.
That hits.
Nice.
These are just vampire spawn. They're not particularly like.
30 damage.
You kill it.
Okay.
Finish it.
So I'm just, you can see like my body's almost crackling with energy from before after my tensor's transformation. And I just smack it with the back of my staff. Would I be able to move, would my mount be able to move forward into any of these spaces, or is it pretty trapped?
You could.
You just like ram that
No.
chair.
Could I go through the chair, or is it too small?
There is a thing there. There's like a significant piece of furniture. You could, but it would require a probably like an athletics check from your horse.
Sure.
Do you trust the horse?
Well, it depends. Are you trying to burst through it or go nimbly around it?
Probably burst through it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an athletics check from your horse.
Yeah.
And are you trying to get to like Miranda?
Yeah. I believe that's a 14.
That will fail.
Okay.
So you're gonna stop. You're not really gonna go anywhere. You're gonna hit this piece of equipment, this piece of furniture, and just kind of bounce off it.
Okay.
You won't take any damage, but you won't move.
Sounds good. That is my turn.
That's gonna shoot on over to Torellia.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's what's happening. Here's the plan. I'm gonna use my form of dread,
Yeah.
and so like she was already jacked, right? But now her like spirit form and her actual form get even more buff, buffer than Meatball,
Terrifying.
just so you know. And it's gonna have like spikes coming out of her body, like off of her shoulders. Like, you know, like bones, like they're literally gonna be coming out of each part. It's just like
Oh, yeah.
disgusting.
Your
Like,
skin just splits.
yeah,
Bones
quite
come
literally. Like her muscles cannot be contained in her body right now, spiritually or like physically.
out. Like,
That is like, so cool.
That is cool.
That's why I love her.
I love your muscles. Push me with your thighs.
That's pretty much. Anyway, that's pretty much it.
She's a watermelon destroyer.
Destroy my head like you destroyed a watermelon.
And then as an action, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes. I am gonna. Oh God. Are you?
What is it? Are you casting it or is it from the staff?
It's from the staff, which I don't know.
It auto casts
It
at the
auto
5th
casts,
level.
right? Yeah, at 5th level.
5 charges at 5th level.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm in that corner. Well, my body's in that corner, I should say.
So are you like a different size now?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
She can just fly. And
I just fly.
She's
Okay, so where do you go? I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you
Didn't
could fly.
you,
That's
like,
even more
run away?
terrifying.
It's a range of 150 feet or 20 feet. Tiny
that's the
ball.
fireball. Where does your body go?
Yeah,
Just
no, I'm
up-
trying to figure out. I'm hovering.
Okay.
My body's in that corner where I left it, but I'm gonna go.
Oh, in the top left here.
Yeah, where I left it. It'll be
Did you
there.
leave it there?
Yeah. Are you moving the
I
body?
did move.
Oh, so I had
I just
you
fainted.
here, so your body would be there.
Yeah,
Okay, like here.
yeah. I just immediately fainted.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So then my actual spirit will be. I just don't want to hit anyone else, and yet we're like.
I think you're good.
Where's
Okay.
your spirit?
If you do it this way
She can just hover.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just
so she's
hover.
just gonna stay
I'm
where she
gonna
is.
try and get right here.
because
I
it's a
guess.
20-foot radius, right?
Yeah,
Centered there. It hits
is-
these 4,
yeah.
and that's it.
so that's where I kind of want.
All right, so you're centering it on Miranda.
Yeah.
Okay, 20-foot
Just
radius.
just next to Miranda, essentially.
Every time we say Miranda, I just think of Lambert in my head.
I just think of the Devil Wears Prada.
Who?
Devil Wears Prada?
I don't know what that is.
Really?
It's a movie.
It's
Your radius of
amazing.
20 feet.
I
Yes.
live under a rock.
I believe. Oh gosh. It is 20-foot radius, huh? Okay, yeah, no, that is not gonna work.
Just go through the back corner. Slot.
That's
Yeah,
feels
well,
like such
actually,
a waste,
that-
actually.
Well, just would it be in the back corner, Will? Or what would it look like? The slot.
Back corner would look like that. You could bring it.
In front of enemy number 5. Actually, two paces
that,
in front
maybe?
of enemy number 5. That's pretty good.
You're gonna have to like do a dexterity.
That's just my slot.
Yeah.
If it dies, it's not a huge deal.
Oh.
It only has a chance to die too.
Okay, well then that's what we're doing.
Right there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I think it's more worth it to hit 6 enemies than it is. Yeah, it's
So
possibly
everyone has to do a dexterity saving throw.
He also regens health. So.
Is it immune to necrotic?
That's immune to psychic. If you did a synaptic stab, it would just be nothing.
So make sure you change the extra die to necrotic because you're former dragon.
Yeah, and then I have to do the former dread stuff too because I end up gaining temporary hit points. I think it's 1d10 plus
Warlock level,
14.
You can reroll it.
Okay.
So I get like 18 temporary hit points.
It for sure failed the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the. Sorry, so dex
what it
save.
is.
18.
Yeah.
Alright, dex save from Caliban is going to be a 26.
Okay, so he takes half damage.
Okay.
Do you want me to
Miranda.
roll the damage right now, or do you ever?
Yeah, you roll the damage while I sit here and do this.
Okay.
Miranda, what's the spell
What's your
save?
spell save DC?
18.
18. Miranda is also going to succeed.
Go
Okay.
for it. Same DC.
Alright, so this is going to be
10?
5, 6,
Yeah.
and 7. I'm going to make them all roll as 1.
Is it 10?
Yeah,
11.
it upcasts it to 5th. Oh, 11 because
They
it's
also
any-
succeed, so
it's
all
not
of them
just on
succeed.
attacks, it's any spell.
Okay. Yeah.
They all succeed.
Cool. And then I'm gonna change some of it to necrotic damage. All of it will be necrotic damage.
Whoa.
Oh shit. Wait.
Whoa.
Actually.
Never mind. Take away our d6.
Huh?
That's just when you attack.
Oh, so it's still fire. It's still
Roll
fired.
for the
Still-
slot.
He did
I
say
did.
86.
It failed.
I failed.
It got a
Yeah, right. He said
Yeah,
he said
86
So it's still fire damage then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of necrotic. Yeah, when you hit.
So well,
Yeah.
Lucas just looked at it. It has to be an attack. So it's only 10d6, and then it's still fire damage.
You do fives.
Oh.
Because the 5, 3 and 2.
15, 20,
32.
32. Yeah.
32. Half to 16.
Yeah, 16 damage.
Pretty
32.
good.
It lives.
Sorry, 32.
Half to 16.
Half to 16. Okay.
Do I have anything else that I do? I don't think so.
Fuck.
How's your bonus roll?
Math is like killing me right now.
We do have calculators.
I know.
It also regens.
Modern man
so
has
it's
created calculators and we refuse to use them.
I could just like do it all in D&D and Beyond and like not worry about it.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
I know, but like
We like to suffer.
I'm more of like the my strength is not
All right,
intelligence.
is that it?
Yeah.
All right, that is going to shoot on over to.
My spirit's right there.
Oh, on
so,
the.
yeah, she'll be fine.
Okay, at the end of your turn,
Huh?
both Miranda
My
and
spirit?
Caliban are going to use a legendary action.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Caliban is going to. Sorry, I had the wrong thing selected, so I made a thing that was accidental. Caliban is going to come kind of like over here.
My slot will take an attack of opportunity.
They do not take attacks of opportunity on legendary action.
Oh,
In this case,
Okay.
they can move without up to its speed without provoking opportunity attack for the legendary action.
Fair enough.
And Miranda is gonna come right here.
Let's go!
And we are gonna shoot it on over to Roscoe.
Alright. So I'm going to reckless.
Try food just with my
Attack.
dice room.
You're not next to anybody right now.
Caliban.
Yeah.
If that needed to be said, I'm attacking Caliban. Reckless attack. And yeah. Do I have to say Divine Smite before I roll, or can I just do that?
You do that.
You do that after you hit.
Yeah. After
Okay.
you hit.
And Bologna Bond I can do after I know the roll, right? Or do I have to roll?
You do it.
Sorry, what? I'm looking
And
something up.
Boldening Bond you do before.
So it has to be before.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking front.
Okay, well I'm recklessing, so screw it.
You didn't roll an attack.
Yeah, you didn't
Just
roll an
remember it
attack.
for saving throws.
Okay, 26 to hit.
I will be reminding constantly. Don't worry. My most said word will be default.
I still have more. This
How
is-
does surprise work?
Huh?
Getting surprise, like. does
We
it-
didn't get surprised round.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
We all got like an even.
But since you go
Crap.
before them, I think you'll have advantage on every attack.
the legendary
Does
action.
26 hit?
That's not their
Yes.
turn,
Okay.
it's a
Oh.
legendary
Oh,
action.
there.
So I'm going to, with my Moonblade, attack him.
And even if it
And
did, you could just do one
I'm
of the other
gonna
enemies that you
Divine
had before.
Smite as well at
Yeah.
second level. So,
Okay, go ahead.
okay, that's numbers. Alright, that's gonna be 1d8 plus 2d8. So 3d8 total, that's, yes, that is correct. Okay, could be better, but that's okay. This is gonna be 6, 8, 9, 19 damage.
Okay.
I think that's right. Yes, that's right. And then, I don't know if radiant damage matters.
It does not.
Okay.
Crazy.
And then
It's
I'm
rolling.
gonna do it again.
So the first one was
Dude, that's
19.
what I had.
Yes, 19. And for all intents and purposes, since I took the Berserker subclass, I have 3 attacks that I'm going to use.
Alright.
Not on top of this, that was included. So I'm going to do it again, still recklessing. That's going to be 23 to hit, which I believe hits.
Yep.
Okay. And that's going to be, this time we'll just do normal, nothing, no smiting or anything. That's going to be 19. Last time was actually a 21 because I was raging. I'm sorry, I forgot that.
21.
So it was 21 last time and it's 19 this time.
Okay, so I'll just do 21 now.
Okay,
And that's total.
that's fine. And then third attack.
Okay.
With this one.
He does not, like, he's taking all this damage, but he doesn't seem, like, worried or anything.
That's okay. I'm still gonna hit it.
Okay.
That is freaking okay. That's unfortunate. There's a 16 hit.
16 will just barely miss.
Oh, bummer. Okay. And then that was my bonus action. That was my attacks. I have
Yeah, there's
movement, which I already moved.
action surge if you want to use it. But
Not yet. Think so. That's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, Miranda is going to swing her sword at Meatball.
Okay. Fine.
Does a 22 hit?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Then it will miss, and that will be it.
Okay. I was waiting.
There you go.
It'll come up.
It'll come up right now.
Alright, that's going to be it, and that's going to shoot on over to Callista.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and attack Miranda.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have the, what's it called?
Good flank.
Yeah, oh, can I flank?
You'd have to make an acrobatics check to make it over the table.
What?
what's your acrobatic?
And that would be count as difficult terrain as well. Not going to matter because you're not going very far, but
Sure, let's do it. I'm gonna attempt 12 plus 1.
you made it.
Should be a billion.
Yeah.
You should.
Wasn't a particularly high check, but
Okay,
you did have to
so-
make it.
I'm
Yep.
gonna flank.
There you go.
So do I get double advantage? Because she hasn't had her turn, and then we're flanking.
Is it just your first turn, or is it when you go before that person?
When I go before that person. Or no, the first turn. When they haven't taken a turn in the combat yet.
Then yeah, you get double advantage.
Okay. How does that work?
Just roll 3.
Yeah, that's just a simple one.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Does that count? Whatever. Oh my god, really? Okay. Well,
D4.
oh yeah, plus D4. Thank you.
Yeah.
17, 18. Oh, I'm also gonna change, because I have the defender, I'm gonna put all 3 of the points into my AC. So
Okay.
I'm at 20 AC. But, okay, so plus 10, 16, 17,
I know, I feel like I'm not
28.
playing, like, optimally
It's hard.
in a situation where we need to play off.
What?
28?
That will hit.
Okay, and then I'm gonna also use sneak attack on that.
I feel like I need to do that.
I'm gonna do that, right?
Yeah, just because you're there. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Where's the
So
3
don't talk
plus
about
8?
pain.
3 plus 8.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Really aggressive.
Explosion of D6s.
RIP headphone users. Warning. Ah! Some of those fell out, but that's okay.
Reroll.
Ooh! Huh?
They fall out, you re-roll them.
Out of the dice tower? It
Yep.
landed in the dice tray. Does that still count?
True. True. Josh, you're there.
It's a weird middle ground.
We got a weird situation. I don't know how to rule it.
I will allow it.
Okay,
I don't actually know if that's helpful or harmful. It's
Yeah, I
really
know.
just like
It just
arbitrary.
is, yeah.
okay, give me 2 seconds because I also
Take a
get
drink every
the,
time we say the name.
What was it? Because I have the piercer feat.
This is a clear liquid. I'm not gonna
I
say what
can
clear liquid
reroll
it
one
is.
damage die, yeah.
Could be a spirit.
Perfect. There we go. Okay.
His is not a
It's
clear
not
liquid.
a clear liquid, but no one knows what it is.
9,
Leave your guesses in the comments.
4.
So, 33.
And then plus the 3 plus the 8. What is that? Oh my god.
Plus 8 plus that?
Yeah. So this 3, 36,
41, 44.
44?
Yeah.
44.
Damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then.
She takes it like a friggin' champ.
Oh yeah. Well. Okay, and then I was going to do what's it called? As a bonus action, cunning action and try to go in the stealth. Can I do that?
You may. It's gonna be a pretty high check because
Right in
they
front of
have
her.
a pretty high perception,
Damn.
and you're in a room that's very, very difficult to hide in.
Completely
but
fair.
you may
I'm gonna try
try.
it. It's not gonna stop me. Okay.
As long as it's
Well,
about 30, you're fine.
You're like under the table, right?
Yeah.
That's my only guess.
They know, they still know she's
Ooh, okay. Ah. So what's 17 plus 15? 32?
32.
Okay.
You will hide under the table,
Okay.
so like they know you're there,
Yeah.
but they can't actively see you.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because
Yeah.
like, it's not like Skyrim. You can't just like crouch.
I know. But
Where'd
do I
it
still
go?
will the sneak attack still work then?
Yes, but they do know where you are.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like it's like a half hidden.
Okay.
You know, it's
I'm
like
good with that.
mechanically you're hidden, but like anyway.
Okay.
That is going to shoot it on over to Miranda. So, so on the end of your turn, she's going to make a bite attack against you.
Okay. I have reactions. Give
I
me a
do
minute
too.
to.
It's not against Callista.
Oh.
Against Meatball.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
a
if you have
bite attack.
Sentinel, that would
I do
work
have
there.
Sentinel.
Yeah. So you're making attack against somebody else.
Well, I think this should be within 5 feet
No,
of
it
her.
should be
within
with 5 feet of
The
her
person
or
that's
Callista.
attacking.
Okay, so do I get to make the attack? Oh, it's if I hit.
To be hit. No.
Oh, well, that's true. You hit under the table.
Oh, man.
Try to
So
swipe
are
at her
you
ankles.
that's true. That's the
There's
thing.
well, I got a natural 20,
Then, yeah.
but that no
Wait,
longer
wait.
crits.
It doesn't crit,
So
but
there's a
it-
29 hit.
No, it guaranteed hits. You just
It's a
don't crit.
guaranteed hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
I
I read through more of the
also-
character creation stuff than the actual DM stuff. Okay. Alright, so that is going to hit for 7 piercing damage plus 10 necrotic damage. And your hit point maximum is going to reduce by 10 points.
And she will get dealt 5 psychic damage from
She
you.
will gain 10 hit points.
So is that 10 on top of the other?
So you are taking 10 damage, losing 10 max HP.
So I'm effectively taking.
You're effectively
27.
taking 20 damage. Well, yeah, 27 with the piercing. She regains the 10 hit points. I know that something else is going to happen. Just give me a sec. This reduction will last until you finish a long rest. And you die immediately if this reduces your hit point maximum to 0. And then you could rise again as a
No,
vampire.
doesn't that just?
But that's only if
negate
this
the
attack
AC?
kills you.
Yeah.
You're -1.
Okay, what happens?
She gets dealt 5 psychic damage
Okay.
and gets pushed up to 10 feet away from Meeball
If you want.
if I want.
If you want, do you push her 10 feet away?
Probably not.
Okay, then she's going to stay right there.
Yeah.
She took the damage.
Yep.
Alright, that is going to shoot it on over
Wait.
to...
Oh, sorry. So I don't get to send
You-
them?
Oh, yes, you will get the Sentinel, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it's just a normal melee attack. Do a sneak?
Still at advantage, but
Okay.
this will also
So
have a
this-
D4.
Yeah, but this will not give you sneak attack.
That's
will.
fine.
It would.
It would.
Yeah.
'Cause she's
It's
flanking.
once per turn. It's a different turn now.
Oh,
You get a
I thought she
D4.
was doing that on the end of my turn.
yeah, that was on the end of her turn.
True.
Oh, I guess that's true.
So
yeah.
it's not the
But this
same.
is still a reaction, so it's...
Like, this won't give it to you, but if she attacks again, it will.
Here's-
Dirty 20.
That will hit.
Okay. D4. 4.
Cool.
Nice.
Takes 4 damage.
Plus your dex still.
Oh,
yeah.
plus dex, yeah, plus 8, so 12.
Yeah.
A little bit different than 4.
That is a little bit.
Alright, is that it?
Yep.
Okay, it is now going to move into Miranda's turn. You see she kind of straightens up a little bit. And you see some of the wounds inflicted go away. She is now going to... She's gonna... Make a...
Doesn't think we're gonna
Well, you just attacked her. So she now knows where you are.
No, fair enough.
So
Yeah.
she's gonna swing at you.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's gonna swing at you.
Real boss.
Um,
It's these guys.
Does a
Look better.
23 hit.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 11 damage.
Okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Just meets my AC.
So that is a yes.
Yeah.
So that will hit as well, and you're gonna take another 11 slashing damage.
Okay. Do I have time on cursor things?
Oh, whoops. Her AC is actually 1 higher than I had it at. I'm gonna write that down. She's wearing plate mail, and I forgot. Alright, and that is going to shoot it on over to the knights. The 3 are going to attack. They're going to miss.
Love
They're
that.
going to attack again. And I'm going to miss again.
Holy crap.
Could this fourth one come in here and help? Come with us.
He's not going to, but he could do that. But he's staying in formation with his squad to help them out. And that is going to shoot it on over to all of the vampires. They're all, I think they're gonna end up all doing the same action, most likely, I don't know. Okay, so Tyrelia, is your body in the same spot as your spirit right now?
Yes.
Okay, so enemy number 1 is gonna go at you.
Do they see my spirit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Enemy number 1 is gonna go at you. Enemy number 2 is gonna flank with flank Roscoe with Caliban. Enemy 5 is, or enemy 3 is also gonna come over to Roscoe. Enemy 4 is gonna flank with enemy 6 against the Slod. Right?
Yep.
Enemy 5 is gonna
Yeah, it's
come
a
up
slot.
there. And enemy 7 is going to come over and flank Callista with Miranda.
Okay.
They all did their movement. They're all going to do the same thing to keep me from dying. Me, like the DM, me from dying. They are all going to do a claw and then a bite. Okay, I'm gonna start at 1 and I'll work my way through. Jesus fuck, having that entire side battle wasn't something I had planned, and then you guys wanted non-regard. Okay. Enemy 1, swinging at Tirelia. That is going to be a... this is the claws. This is going to be a 17.
Miss.
Miss. Bite is going to be a 14. It's also going to
Miss.
miss. Alright.
I just
Enemy
like saying
2
it for once.
gets advantage. We have a 19 and a 21.
Is that a me?
Yeah.
Both of them hit. I have an AC of 19.
Okay. So the first one will hit with the claws, and you're going to take 8 slashing.
I am resistant, so that's half.
Okay. He is then going to bite at advantage. You said your AC was 19.
Correct.
He's going to hit no matter what.
Okay.
So that's going to be 6 piercing,
Oh.
7 necrotic,
So
Okay.
10 total.
So 3, yeah.
and then your hit point maximum reduces by 7.
7. Okay.
Okay.
Here and do it.
Enemy 3 is going to...
You're good.
Enemy 3 is also going to swing at you without advantage. Claw is going to get a 10, it's going to miss. Bite is going to get a 23 and hit. So you're going to get another 10 total damage. And your hit point maximum is going to decrease by 7 again.
The hero's feast did 9, so you should be at a total of -5 now. On the max
9
HP.
max HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
so this
So you
starts to
were-
cancel the hero's feast. So you
Enemy
should-
4 is going to swing at the slot.
your max HP modifier should be -5 now. Because the
Okay.
hero's feast increased it by 9 and you just subtracted 14. So
Okay. So minus 5. Gotcha.
Enemy 4 is going to swing at the slot. I don't know any
my-
of its attacks.
I was trying
Say
to.
slot.
Slot.
Yeah.
Slide.
The first one is going to get a 13.
Misses.
Miss. Its bite attack is going to get a 24.
It's.
Okay, it will take 6 piercing, 7 necrotic, and reduce the max.
It did.
It did.
Does it come back as a vampire?
No.
No. Well, it would if it gets buried.
It's a spirit, so it just.
So no.
It's an aberrant spirit.
That will
Can you
cause.
imagine?
No, I mean, that would cause enemy 5 to move, and is gonna try to get to Callista, and enemy 6 is just gonna kind of go there as well.
Oh my
Can it go in
god.
the bookcase
Okay.
right there?
It can't. Well, oh no, you're right. You're right. Enemy 5 is gonna get stopped right there, and enemy 6 is like over here.
Yeah. It's kind of vibes.
Enemy 6 is probably gonna try to go over the table. So he's gonna make an acrobatics check,
Bonus action.
and is gonna get a 20. He's gonna get a 19, which is going to succeed. I'm getting him over the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so enemy 6 is going to go over to Eris.
Okay.
Alright, so we are on enemy 5. Enemy 5 is going to swing at Callista without advantage. Does a 25 hit.
Yeah.
You take 8 slashing.
Okay.
Does a 10 hit.
No.
You don't get bit. Alright, that is going to
Nice.
swing on over to enemy 6, swinging at Eris. Eris does a 19 hit.
Just misses.
Just misses. That won't hit either. Alright, we're going to go over to enemy 7, swinging with advantage because he's flanking Callista with Miranda. I think I'm just going to sum up this battle at the bottom as just one big thing happening because it's just not going to go well. Alright. Okay, does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take 8 slashing.
Okay.
This is the bite.
You just do one roll for all of their claws and one
That's what I'm
roll
gonna
for
do.
all of their bites.
And then this is gonna be with advantage as well. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also gonna get the 6 piercing, 7 necrotic, and your hit point maximum is gonna decrease by 7.
Okay. 6 sorry, 13?
Yeah, so 13 total. Does piercing and who does piercing and or necrotic matter to?
Necrotic matters to her.
Necrotic
Necrotic matters to you.
Yeah.
Piercing matters to you. So to everybody else, I'm just gonna sum it up.
Sounds good.
Okay, your hit point maximum also reduces by 7.
Okay.
That is gonna shoot it on over to. That's it in this room. All right. As for knights, they are all gonna swing at the knights. Okay, they are going to hit with the claws and miss with the bites. So knights 1, 2, and 3 are going to take 8 damage. And now we're gonna swing it on over. I'm sorry, guys, to Caliban. Caliban.
It's only fair. We got to go first.
Yeah, you guys went for a while, so now I get to go for a while. This was a kind of ridiculous. This isn't. There is a certain point where this combat will just end. This is going to shoot it on over to Caliban. Caliban is going to cast Dominate Person on Roscoe. Okay. He's going to attempt to. I believe it's going to be like a Wisdom save.
You have advantage.
You have advantage.
No, wait, that happened again
Yeah,
last time.
And only one, right?
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
do get, you have advantage on a D4.
All right,
Good
make
thing you've
a
got the
Wisdom
resilient
saving throw.
I was never gonna get rid of that.
Yeah.
That one was like sealed in my character. I'm never getting rid of resilient.
Wisdom
It's too
saving
big.
throw.
Okay. Get advantage and an emboldened bond.
Yes.
And I definitely need it. That was a natural 1. That's not much better. That's not much better. 11.
You fail.
Dominate. I'm not gonna do that.
I literally rolled the worst I've ever rolled in my life. Please put this and this in the dice jail.
Friends, you're from the same
I know,
dice
right?
set
They're from the
too.
same set. And they have
Yeah,
my training.
that's really bad if
Yeah.
that happens. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna take a level of exhaustion and use Convergent Future. I will decide that succeeds as my reaction.
Fair enough.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew that was bad. I was scared.
All right, you now taking 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay. And all of the 3 vampires that had gotten hit now look better. So
Oh god.
You could just roll for the
and that is gonna shoot it back to Eris. Yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys are now playing again.
Yeah. So my action is going to just be snapping my familiar out of existence.
Is that doing it?
No. No.
Okay.
Direct. Just makes it so the haste cannot be touched. But
Okay.
and then I'm gonna yeet a Crown of Stars at Caliban.
Is that a bonus or free action?
Bonus.
Cool. Roll the hit.
Yeah. Plus 11, that's a 26.
Double hit. Roll damage. What type of damage is it?
Radiant.
Does not matter.
Is that correct?
Are all of your guys' attacks magical?
I
Yeah.
believe
Yes,
so.
yes.
Okay, so it has resistance to nothing, but it's not vulnerable or anything like that to anything.
11 to 21 radiant damage.
Yeah, none of these guys. Yeah, damage does not matter then. All right, 21.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
Yes.
Meatball.
Nicholas, stay there. Try and get behind me if you can. And I'm gonna swing at Miranda.
All right, roll a hit.
Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
I'm gonna defensive flourish for an extra d6.
Okay.
I should probably differentiate that right there. 18, 27 damage on the first hit.
All right.
Second hit is a natural 18.
That will hit.
25 damage.
Bonus action attack. Natural 18 again. This is this.
Double hit.
Yeah.
You got a natural 18.
Yeah, so 24 damage on my bonus action. My hasted action will be to attack again. Natural 14, so 26.
Double hits.
Yeah, no requirement for it.
29 damage.
Colby said something in one of the videos.
Jesus.
Is she still up?
It's that.
She is.
that you
Okay.
can
She's
attack
not looking good.
with
She's
no
not looking
requirement.
good?
She's not looking good.
God damn.
Marinara is about to start attacking.
Marinara.
People in there.
Marinara.
That's so good.
Really?
You named the
You named your horse, who I
Marinara.
assume is female.
Mare.
Marinara.
I love
I
it.
hate it so much.
I love
We
it.
got meatball marinara and marinara.
I love it. It's so good.
Natural 19 for 25.
Oh yeah.
Double hit.
Somehow this thing does more
You told me beforehand, and I literally just got the plan.
Really?
Holy shit, this thing hits so hard. Okay.
I love it.
27 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Nice.
She's still up.
Yep.
It'll use its last attack. Uh, 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. She is still standing. She's not happy about it.
Fair enough.
She's not having a good time, so she's going to.
My AC went up by 4.
Okay.
Just like that.
Well, she's going to attempt to bite Callista with advantage
Oh my god.
His reaction.
as a legendary action.
You understand, right?
Huh?
You understand.
Okay, does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to hit you for 17 damage and reduce your max HP by 10.
Jesus. By 10. Okay.
And that is going to shoot it on over to Torellia. Now Miranda is looking for your up.
I'm going to cast Crown of Stars.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna send one of them out and hit a creature. I'm just gonna take out Miranda.
Okay. Roll a hit.
D4.
Yeah, plus the D4. Yeah, I got like all the Ds. Where did I just put my actual D? 20. There it is. It's a nat 20.
Oh,
Unfortunately, does not crit.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
crit.
a spell.
Oh,
God, I keep forgetting that. Like it's so.
Yeah.
It's okay. We only
Is that
play
new
for this
rules?
round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is one
What
of
the
those
new
new
fuck?
rules.
Only weapon attacks can crit.
And it's just the
Only
weapon.
weapon
It's just the weapon damage too. So sneak
Yeah.
attack
But it
won't
auto
crit.
hits.
Smites won't crit.
Alright, well, it's
Yeah, so that channel divinity, path of the grave,
Yeah.
and all that stuff that
Yeah.
dealt 160
I
damage
hope it
would have
does-
dealt like much less than that.
I hope it doesn't go through. But
It's only UA. It's not.
Oh,
it's not
okay.
I was
set
gonna say we
I mean, the biggest thing is,
yes,
you know,
but so I
we can
actually
play
have
with
5.
however we
we
want.
can play it
Yeah.
however we want. Like,
It's just interesting.
Yeah, we're trying to
test.
test.
Yeah.
Can I get another D?
It's 4d12.
Well, Actually, I have one right here. 5d12. I got one.
all right, I'm gonna be real with you.
It's only
You have to roll pretty low to
Oh, that's right.
or to not kill her. Is it 5d12?
Yes. 5d12 plus,
Not plus.
not plus, 5d12.
Okay.
And one of them is necrotic. Let's
I
see.
suppose it is possible that you could not kill her.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
She is dead.
You killed Miranda.
And I cure for 15, yeah.
You killed with
Well-
the starbolt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as it
I mean, I did
kind of like
hit.
shoots through her, she bursts into a cloud of smoke.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually get hit, so I don't get to gain
Yeah,
that.
it bursts into a cloud of smoke. I just want to make sure I was reading that correctly.
Dang.
That is going to shoot on over to Roscoe. Roscoe is not dominated.
Yes, I'm not dominated. Thank God. Got friends.
You are surrounded on all sides.
Yes. So, about that. First things first. Bonus action. I'm gonna frenzy. I'm going to attack Caliban.
Okay. Roll the hit.
fail me. I need you to roll another. Oh wait. I'm gonna also reckless and ability blind.
Yep.
And that is advantage. Why? Just rolled the same number twice and both not freaking. Okay.
You
21.
pay?
No, I'm a
21.
21.
Double hit.
Do you want me to? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay, Michael. Okay.
Okay.
Double hit.
That hits.
We gotta train him.
And then damage, freaking damage. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there was a trigger.
Oh, I see.
Caliban,
But you add one that I determine.
as his wife turns to mist, he will, as a triggered action, cast
Die.
Fireball
Oh.
at you as the person who did it. So it's going to be center on you.
Okay.
It's just going to be 3rd level Fireball, and it is totally going to get enemy 1 in there.
Yeah, can I?
You may counterspell
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to think
but-
about.
I mean, I
I'm trying
can.
to think about what the sphere would be.
You add 1 damage die, and you change all the damage.
So it would hit Callista,
Oh.
and Meatball, and Eris, and Torella, Trillia,
So 4 of us and 3 enemies.
and 3 enemies. Well, no, Miranda is dead.
Miranda's dead, yeah.
Oh,
She's technically not dead, but for all intents and purposes, she's
that's 4 of us. Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell it, and it should just automatically happen because it's a.
because it is a. Yep, it was just cast at 3rd level.
Okay.
Okay, it is counterspelled.
Let's go, Blizzard Man!
All right, sorry, Roscoe, go ahead.
So, hitting with my sword, I'm gonna also divine smite at level 1, 1st level I should say, and then that will be 7 plus 12 is 19 again.
These are undead, right?
Yep.
So you added.
That's true. Extra D8.
Okay.
So just started from here on out.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, these
I
guys are
forgot
all
to.
So many rolls,
vampires.
man.
You said undead earlier, and my brain's like, I should remember that, and then I totally forgot. So, that's
Understandable.
Story of my life, seriously. Anyways,
I feel like I
action
remember
action is gonna be disengage, and I would like to get from here. It looks like a hearth.
Can you move through?
If you allow diagonal rules.
Yeah, I'll allow it because you're using the disengage action. If you were just gonna move,
Totally.
probably
No,
not.
I never do.
Go ahead, where you going?
You know, this
It
person-
looks like some sort of hearth or fireplace or totem
Oh, over on
pole or
the
something.
east side? Over there-ish?
Yeah,
There, or one up, or what?
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine there.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. That's gonna shoot it on over to Callista.
Okay, I'm
You are no
gonna.
longer being flanked.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack the one right in front of me.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay. Let's see. It's this one. No, not that one. This one. Got stuck. Well, so 10 plus 10. Dirty 20. Does it hit?
A dirty 20 will hit.
Heck yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't get sneak attack, do I?
Nope.
Okay. Dang. That's fine.
I think there is one way you can do it.
Well, I got a 4 plus 8, so 12.
12 damage on number 7 there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was gonna head behind. Do I still need to go behind you?
It's up to you if you want to get hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You can
Run.
disengage.
Yeah, you can bonus disengage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
As a rogue.
Bonus action
Just rogue
disengage. And then
Thinning the herd.
run behind
Yeah, we just gotta find
him.
natural selection.
Meatball.
Behind Meatball?
Yeah.
And marinara.
Yeah, you could do it. Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, she could go diagonally.
Okay.
Alright.
And I think that's it.
Okay. That is going to shoot it on over. That would be Miranda's turn. So we're now going to
She's
go
dead.
through my phase of the combat, which is we're going to start with the knights. The knights are going to make one giant swing at the vampires that are all near them. Yeah, first attack, they get a +5. Is going to miss. And their second attack is also going to miss.
Holy
These knights are freaking useless except keeping those 5 vampires out of here.
Yeah.
Hell
that's
yeah.
fair.
That's going... So on the end of their turn... Oh no, we're at the rest of the vampires, I'm sorry. Okay. So these guys are all going to start doing stuff. Enemy number dos is going to go between Tyrelia and Eris
To flank.
to flank. Yeah, so enemy one's going to stay there. 2... Where's 3? Oh no, 3 died. Did he?
No, 3 is.
Oh, 3's right there.
Yeah.
3 is going to come over next to Roscoe. 4 is going to move to flank with 3. 5 is going to move. He can't get past Meatball to go down there. He's going to go there. And 7 is going to go on top of the party symbol. Yeah. They're not flanking, but that was the hope.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to make an acrobatics check to get there. Jumping over the table, he's going to get a nat 20 and do it.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
He does a backflip.
He does a backflip. And he gets right there. And now they're all going to do the exact same thing. So they're each going to do a claw, then bite. Okay. Alright. Enemy number 1, swinging with advantage at Tyrelia. Gonna miss. The claw. I rolled 2 3s.
Oh,
Ooh.
feels bad.
Gonna miss the bite.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
He's just spooked by the spirit, man.
Enemy 2 is gonna go at Eris with advantage. And is going to get a natural 20 on the claw. So that's gonna be 8 slashing.
Okay.
And on the bite, is gonna get a 22.
Hits.
Alright, that's gonna be 13 minus 7 to your max HP. 13 damage, decrease 7 from your HP. Enemy 6 is also going to swing at Eris. Does a 19 hit?
It just misses.
Okay, then it's gonna miss its claw. And it's gonna miss its bite.
Nice.
Hold on. It's gonna shoot it on over. I'm just going like kind of like around here. Enemy 3 is gonna swing at Roscoe. For you, it's gonna be the piercing. Are you resistant to slashing as well? Okay, so most of this stuff is gonna be half.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Very cool. All right. Claw attack at advantage. Gonna miss.
Okay.
Bite attack.
Miss.
Also gonna miss.
Yeah.
Spirit does not like
All right,
you.
enemy 4.
Thank God.
I paid the spinner off.
I know, I might start switching here pretty soon. Enemy 4. Claw attack. Yeah, 16 doesn't hit. Bite attack. Okay. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, you take 10 damage, and your hit point maximum decreases by 7.
Bro, that was the bite. Okay, how
Yeah, that
much
was the bite.
damage?
10.
10, and
That's including your resistance bit.
then you said 7.
7,
off the
8
top.
max HP decrease.
Yeah.
Alright, enemy number 5 going around, swinging at Meatball. Does not have advantage. Claw attack is going to be a 24. Misses. Bite attack. Gonna be a...
Oh, I think
22.
You have to hit a nat 20 to hit me.
What is your AC?
31 right now.
Yeah. Other one's gonna go for you, miss. Other one's gonna go for you, miss. I think it's eventually gonna... This wardrobe thing that's like right here is really screwing with my dudes.
Yeah.
As well, like it screwed with you guys a
It
little bit,
screwed
but it's
me
also
hard,
screwing them,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, now we're gonna go for the big ass group roll against the Knights.
Okay.
They got a 16 on the claw. That's gonna miss. And another 16 on the bite.
That's really
So the
lucky.
knights have taken no damage, and the vampires that they're up against have taken no damage.
We love to see
Are we
it.
sure they're even fighting? They're just chilling with each other.
Oh, yeah, how's your day?
There's like this
Oh,
like
no.
ultimate battle going on, but your knights created a very very good situation for them.
Yeah.
With their they have a really they have plate mail.
Yeah.
They have an 18
yeah.
AC,
So they're doing good.
and I'm just not rolling high enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing really well. They're holding this off.
Not like
Very
our
well.
wizards.
At the end of the vampire's turn, Caliban is going to go over to Eris and do a bite attack.
Okay.
It could be at the end of the night's. No, it would have been the vampire. That's what I just did. Yeah. Gonna make a bite attack without advantage. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Alright, you're going to take 7 piercing plus 10 necrotic, and your hit point maximum is going to reduce by 10.
So 17 and then hit point max by 10.
Yep. And that's going to shoot it on over to Caliban, who is now going to cast Light on you.
Is that?
That's the one that banishes something,
No.
right? No?
Well, it's just
Probably anything he does is not good.
So make a Constitution
will,
saving
actually.
throw.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Okay, you need to. Are you what level?
It has to be 5th for you, I think.
Oh fuck!
If it has to be 5th, then it auto succeeds.
I don't have one at 5th level.
All your warlock spells are, all your warlock slots are at 5th.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So
Yeah.
it's at 5th.
So you just use a warlock slot.
Then it auto succeeds because he cast it at 4th level.
Oh, okay.
Light is. I'm looking at the thing right here.
It is 4th.
Alright, so that is going to be counterspelled. That is going to shoot it back
I know, right?
up to the top of initiative. Over to Eris. It is now round 3 of combat. Everyone make a perception check for me.
Won't spend a reaction, correct?
No.
Now if the DM's telling us to.
No, I just want to
Dude, that'd just be mean.
Only a
I'm gonna force you guys to make a perception check.
Plus 4, right?
I mean, I guess I could just do you guys passive, so everyone.
I rolled exactly the same as my passive.
Okay.
16.
Okay, does everyone have a passive above like a 15?
22.
23.
Yeah.
No.
16.
Okay, if you don't have a passive above a 15, roll.
Okay, I did. 13, 14, 15. 16.
Okay,
Hey.
you all hear a kind of whistling sound coming from outside. You hear the kind of sound.
Jeez.
And the sound, now remember all actions take place kind of at the same time, so the sound lasts for several seconds, but it's this entire round that it's kind of going, you're hearing this type of noise. And then at the beginning of the next one we'll go into what you hear after that.
Can we tell which direction it's going?
Not what it's going, you can hear that it's coming from the west.
And it's headed towards us, technically. We can hear it getting louder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can hear it getting louder, it's to the west of you.
Okay.
You can't tell any sort of travel of the sound, if that makes sense. You know when an airplane flies by, you hear airplane and you hear above you. You don't hear where the airplane is going.
That's true.
So that's where I'm at with
That makes sense. Yeah.
that.
Yeah, point.
You see, I will say, you see all of the vampires on the beginning of their turn. I forgot to do this. They see that some of their wounds seem to go away. Several of them are back to full. Just so you guys know. That's gonna shoot it on over to Eris.
And yeah, I think that is the best call right now. I am going to turn. I'm going to cast Polymorph, and I'll turn into a giant ape.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I believe the giant ape is a large creature.
Huge. I take up a
Huge.
3x3 now. I break
So what happens to
I-
the 3 creatures that are within your
I
area?
break the. I think I just push them out, but
Okay.
push them away until they can't. I assume.
Okay. So 3x3 meaning you're 15 feet tall. That is taller than the ceiling.
Yeah.
The
well,
ceiling is made of stone. Okay, so you're like,
He's swinging low, you know.
he's like ducking and weaving. Duck and weave. All right. That is going to push Caliban
Squish him.
Directly into the wall.
directly
Squish
into the
him.
wall.
Through the window.
Squish him.
I don't know. Is there a rule for this? Like,
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either,
I
feel
think
like
you should
there
take
has to
squishing
be.
damage.
but let me see.
Squishing
Let me
damage.
see if
Squishing
polymorph
damage.
says
I love it.
anything about if there's other creatures.
I'm just saying. Wouldn't they just get forced into the next unoccupied spot?
Yeah, that's what I think. They just get pushed to the.
they just
nearest-
get pushed. I don't think they take any damage.
Yeah, they just get pushed to the nearest unoccupied space.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
but
That's what I would think.
Sorry, dude.
I wasn't
So
going for that. I wasn't going for that.
Looking at this, Caliban is gonna like you that way. There.
What about me? What about my body?
You
You're-
are not included in that.
You're fine.
good.
You're fine. He's now adjacent to you.
Oh, love that for me.
This
Actually,
enemy
that's better.
dose is gonna yoink over there. Yeah, because that would be the closest unoccupied space. And then this guy's gonna yoink right there.
Lucas.
Yeah.
My
and then
spirit's
Wait, no, this
Attack
Caliban was
roll, too.
here.
Like, if
Yeah,
I
he has a.
move away from all
Alright,
the
he has a
range, my spirit
50-50
gets-
chance of going left or right.
So I can't
Um,
cast Eldritch Blast because
I'm gonna roll a
That was
d6.
force movement.
I'm gonna roll a d6. Odds he
No,
goes
I-
left.
I cannot move without like get attacks of luxury.
Okay, Caitlin. Odds he goes left. Evens he goes right.
Okay.
And a d6. I got a 2. He goes right.
Okay.
Our right or your right? Oh.
You're right.
The same right.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the same.
It's the same.
We look at it from the same
okay,
point
okay.
of view when I'm looking at my laptop.
Okay.
That is going to shoot it
And then
on.
I grow. It's not my entire turn, but I do. I grow to be a 3x3.
Yeah,
You break the ceiling?
I can.
No.
I can duck,
you're gonna duck.
and then.
Nice.
So
You break the table.
Seems
Nice.
The table is now broken.
ideal.
And then
I'm gonna count it as you no longer have to make any sort of check to get over it.
I'll do a crown of stars over at the enemy above Roscoe.
Can you still cast spells as an 8?
It's not. It's a duration of 1 hour. It's not
It's not
concentration.
concentration. Cool.
It's a CS spell.
Yeah. So I will throw
What is
that.
funny is you are being flanked right now, actually.
Person
Actually, yeah.
above Roscoe.
Okay, enemy 3.
Actually, I'm not being flanked, but they have to be.
Caliban,
They have to be exact opposite. So Caliban would have to be 1 square higher to flank with enemy 7.
Enemy 2, my guy.
Oh yeah. Yes, he would be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what I was looking at. Yeah.
Terrific flanking.
That is true. What's 11? 25.
25 to hit.
Yeah, get the enemy above Roscoe.
Enemy 3. Yeah, roll damage.
Not bad. 19 plus 8, so 27 radiant damage.
27 radiant.
Nice job.
Yeah, that is 3. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, it's gonna shoot it on over to Meatball.
Meatball's gonna start blasting.
Do it.
I'm hitting enemy number 7 first.
Okay.
It's a 14 hit.
I have to actually check.
I rolled
No.
two natural 2s, that's why. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Just gonna let you guys know for the sake of ease. All of the vampires are 15, and Caliban is 16.
Okay. I'm defensive flourishing
Okay.
for 2. 35 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Bonus action attack. Hits.
This is 7
Oh,
again.
drop it.
Yeah. $25 damage.
Okay. It's looking rough.
It's looking rough. Second, my hasted action, smack again. Natural 16. So
That will hit.
Wait, do you actually block my ability to do this?
21,
Like,
My bad if I do.
33 damage.
I think
33?
you do,
On my
actually.
last hit.
That will
Huh?
kill it.
I
Okay.
can't Eldritch Blast over you.
You hit enemy 5. I'll my mount to move forward and then do
No,
2
I don't
attacks
think you
against
can.
enemy
Yeah,
number
you can
2.
do enemy 5.
That's such a weird.
So I'll move forward 1 square. Yeah. Dirty 20.
Nice. 56. Alright, so you're swinging enemy dose.
If everything goes right, then
Sorry. 16, 20, 25 damage.
Against enemy 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Last attack. 22 hit. 25 damage.
It's looking rough.
It's looking rough?
Good.
Yeah, it's like halfway.
Okay.
Ish.
That's my turn.
That is gonna shoot on over to Tyralia.
Oh god. Well, I can't
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast the ones that I wanted.
Which ones did you want?
The ones on the other side of the room, but
3 and 4.
yeah. But Mr. Harambe over here is too big. So I guess I'll have to hit 5. And who is the group token? Or is it just there?
That's just there.
Okay, it's right
That's
here.
just there because I didn't want
Yeah,
to deal
the
with who
light.
can see everything.
Yeah, so I'll just hit all of them at enemy number 5, and he'll have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if he gets spooked by me. Wisdom saving throw. Because of my form of dreadfulness. If I hit, so give me a second. This is a rough time. This is a rough time. Okay.
Another AC is 15. So.
Yeah, yeah, they all hit. Then.
D4.
They all hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Caliban's is 16, but everyone else is 15.
Yeah, I mean, when you get 12, a 6, and a 9, plus 12, it's like...
Yep.
Alright, so make the wisdom saving throw to see if he's frightened by me.
Alright, which one is this? 5?
5. And then I will...
12.
No, he fails.
And he fails, then
Yeah.
he's frightened.
And then
So that's 5.
it'll be necrotic damage. 10... 17... 17... 21, 22, 27, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32 damage.
32?
damage, sure.
Nice.
And then he, I don't know what Frighten does again, so...
He can't attack. He can't willingly move closer to you and has a disadvantage on hitting anything.
Yep.
Yeah, and I still haven't taken damage, so that's my... I'd like to move 1 square back. Wait, I'm gonna counter attack
No,
of
it would
opportunity.
be
Oh,
incorrect.
I'm gonna have to just stay there. That's
Yep.
my turn.
You really can't move. from
Yeah,
where you are
can't
right
really
now.
turn. And then, can I do a bonus action?
Yeah.
It will be my star,
Okay.
and I will send it. I have to be able to see it, so I can't see around there.
You cannot see around Eris right now.
Well, I'll just hit 5, I guess.
Alright, roll hit.
Just 1d. No. 12.
12 will miss.
Oh, wait. 15. Is it 15? 15 actually hits them, doesn't it?
15, its armor class is 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I actually
There you
hit.
go.
So then it is 4d12 radiant damage.
There you go.
And that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I almost. Oh, okay. 17. Let's see. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
27.
Plus whatever 30 I already.
Yeah.
Nice. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Plus what?
What was that? 30.
Just the original damage.
Yeah, the
So
original
not-
damage.
Oh, yeah, I already did that, yeah. It is looking pretty rough.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's scared of you.
Yeah.
Um,
And that is my turn.
That is going to shoot it on over to Roscoe. Cool.
Alright, so the
Six.
one that's above me, the one that John smacked, or I should say Harris smacked, I'm going to hit it with my sword for my first attack, recklessly. So I'll add a d4 to that.
You hit 5, you do something.
And that's going to be
Because I'm within 5 feet of it. So.
Yeah.
15 plus 13, that hits, yeah. Pretty sure. 15 plus 13 plus 1.
That will hit.
You could probably hit through the wall.
I don't even, I'm not gonna do that.
The 15 would have hit.
Yeah. Well, you have plus 13 hit. Okay, and then
Oh, is that the doorway?
Yeah.
Where-
It's a
okay.
2 by
where's
2.
my freaking
Yeah, never
d8s?
mind.
There we go.
Can't do that.
And that's gonna be 18 damage.
18 damage. Which one are you going
I
up
want
against?
above me.
3.
3. Damage. Alright, you hit it. It's at half. I'll let you know.
Oh, it's half. Okay, I thought it was a little bit lower. That's fine. I will continue to attack it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
So, still reckless.
That's so sad.
It's okay, it was 18 twice. Thank you. So that hits. And then, that's gonna do. Actually, this time it's undead, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
They are undead.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna normal attack. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be 20 damages.
20
20.
damage.
There you go.
And then one more time.
Sorry, I'm looking up some other
good.
stuff right now. So, go ahead.
Natural 20 hits.
Let's go.
That will crit.
Oh, that does crit because
Yay,
it's not.
because it's not freaking
Magic.
magic.
It is magical. so-
Just the weapon damage.
The weapon damage.
But I'm not smiting here.
It wouldn't work on smites either.
Yeah, the smite.
So just a D8, I think, an extra D8.
Yeah. That's gonna be 22 damage.
So 42 damage? You already
No, you rolled it twice.
I rolled it twice.
Yeah.
Which is how you do.
So you dealt 20 damage just now?
22.
Yeah.
22? That will kill it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Took the entire turn.
Yeah, but it was at.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't at full, but
I
it was like up
assumed
there.
it was a little bit lower, but that's on me. Bonus action. I don't think I got much.
The one above him is dead.
And
Yes.
3,
Sorry.
So good.
I already did my bonus action to attack 3 times. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. I'm vibing.
Alright, that's
Still
gonna
there.
shoot it on over to Callisto.
Okay, I'm gonna. So the wall is. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's happening down there. Where's the entrance?
Bro, the
What are you talking
Like
about?
our soldiers are blocking the entrance, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to hit the.
You could not escape.
Okay, I was just curious. Okay.
You could attack enemy 5
Yeah.
by going around here.
That was the plan. Okay, I will go and. Can I flank?
No. Because this bookshelf thing is in the way.
Bookshelf is.
Yeah, I
You
can't-
would have to.
I hate
Well, you
this
have to do like an
bookshelf.
athletics check to like break through it.
Oh. I mean,
That's a
hold on.
strong
What's my
bookcase.
athletics then?
It's a strong bookcase.
Yeah.
Marinara couldn't get through.
Okay. I'll just attack the dude
Okay.
then.
Roll the hit.
Ah. Oh my god. 30. Or no, sorry, 21.
That will hit.
Hell yeah. Okay. And I get sneak attack because he's within 5 feet of the.
Yep.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Ooh.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real with you. You're probably gonna kill it.
Okay. Well,
Fireball is
you want me
Just
to
throw
do
all of your dice
all
at the
the
tree.
all the thing?
Everything.
Whoop. 3 plus 8, 11.
It's 8d6.
That's a beautiful
Yeah.
sound.
And there's a lot of 6s.
There's
I'm
3
literally-
6s
yeah,
in
I'm-
there.
yeah.
It kills it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of 6s I'm seeing.
Hell yeah. Okay, what else can I do? I don't know that I can get around. Can I get around to, like, buy enemy 2? What is that? Is that 2?
Enemy 2?
Yeah, can I
So you were there, so this is
to
gonna
the...
be...
Oh wait, no, because I have to go through the bookcase? Or-
10, no, you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna get myself there.
Mhm.
And then, I don't think I have anything. I mean, uncanny dodge, but
It's reaction. Yeah.
I don't think I need it. We're good. Yeah.
Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Alright. The knights are now gonna swing.
They're gonna hit.
Are they gonna hit today?
Are they gonna hit? They're not. Well, they're not with the first one.
Oh
wow.
And not with the second one either.
Holy moly.
They've been consistently rolling with 9s and 10s.
Jeez.
And now, the vampires.
We're getting them down, guys.
I think enemy 2 is gonna stay in the same spot. Enemy 1, there's no, like, it could move to swing at Eris, but there's no point. Enemy 4 is gonna stay. Yeah, 1, 2, they're just all gonna stay. Like, there's not. Yeah, there's no use in any of them.
Moving.
Well,
yeah.
no. Enemy 1 is gonna move there, and enemy 6 is gonna move there, because then they're flanking. And the table we decided was broken after Eris did the thing. So that's, yeah, so starting with 1. 1 is gonna go at Cerelia and get a nat 20. So its claw will hit, so that's 8 damage.
Did you take damage?
Yep.
Oh.
Its
You're
bite.
resistant to
Oh, 4? Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
necrotic.
You're resistant to.
Yeah.
No, you're resistant to necrotic.
She's also resistant to bludgeoning, I forgot. When she's in her spiritual.
Slashing.
Yeah, bludgeoning
All
slashing.
the melee.
She's like
All
a,
melee?
She's
Okay, so
When-
yeah.
yeah,
you
when-
take,
when my-
then you take half. So you take 4, and then does a 19 hit.
No.
Okay. Then it's gonna miss its bite. Enemy 2 is gonna swing at you as well.
Well, I guess it depends. Is he hitting my body or my spirit?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
No.
Okay. It's gonna swing at you with a bite.
Power of marriage. Power of marriage, baby.
Does a 19 hit?
No.
Which one
It's
is
gonna miss.
doing this? Enemy
2.
2?
Alright, so 1 and 2 missed.
You could hit 2.
Yeah, I was gonna do, what's it called?
6 is gonna go for
You do a
Eris.
sentinel against 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna sentinel against 2?
Yeah.
Because it is within the range.
Okay.
6 has flanking, right?
Yeah. 6 is flanking with 1.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Yeah.
2 plus
I'm really
8.
glad we added the numbers.
2 plus 8,
So
10.
Yeah, I'm really
You rolled 2?
Yeah.
Don't you have a plus 10 to hit?
Oh.
Still
Oh,
misses.
sorry.
Plus 4?
My bad, I
Plus
forgot
4?
to roll. I was like, that was damage, my bad. Okay,
We-
well,
we
14
hit.
plus 10, yeah.
That hits.
So,
So that was against enemy 2.
yeah, so it would have been 10. I already
Okay,
rolled.
and you don't get. You
She
do.
does.
She
She's
does.
within
Different
5
turn
feet of me.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, but I
Yeah,
thought I
now
already-
it's a different turn.
Oh, okay, I can.
So you do get it.
Heck yeah.
The other one was because she was doing it at the end
You
of
will
your turn, so that's
Probably kill this one.
Okay.
Take him
Is it,
out.
wait, how much was the initial attack?
That was 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 damage.
plus the
We'll see if you roll as well as you just did last time.
18 plus 10. So for damage.
That will kill
is-
it.
Or no, sorry, for attack.
Oh.
Okay.
Which
And
the
then-
attack applies when you just hit. You don't have to roll to hit the same attack. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you're good. You're good.
Well,
Wait,
Oh
wait,
my
wait,
God,
reroll that
these
one.
are some correct spells.
Holy. But that one's kind of like.
I'm gonna. One more. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are 2 5s and 3 6s in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Those dice are
The
just
only
like they
dice
came
that
to
like me,
play.
apparently.
Your D6s
These ones
are
haven't
like-
been doing too bad today, though.
They came
Alright,
to
you killed
play.
enemy 2.
They just don't like Leslie. Anyway.
And that's going to shoot it on over to enemy
They
6.
know when it
Who
counts.
is now going
They're
to
nostalgic.
They're like, this is our first
its
character.
claw is going to get a natural
know.
20.
The ape's AC is 12. I'll just do it.
Okay, well, its claws are going to get a natural 20.
Okay.
And so it deals 8 slashing.
We are kind of big.
So
Its
Miss.
bite is going to miss. Oh, wait, no, it gets advantage. Never mind.
It was like
Its bite is still going to miss.
really?
I rolled a 4 and a 1.
he got scared. He got lost in the
Concentration
sauce
check.
rough.
Succeeds.
of the fur. Sorry.
You're good.
I'm like,
It's all good.
So
And
just
a
that
person
one
on
hit?
the
Yep,
airplane
and
that
then
takes up the
there's
fucking
just the one
seagrass.
slashing, and then enemy 4 is gonna go after Roscoe.
He has a
tables, we got lots of room.
Yeah, I know. This is why we made it this big.
Yeah,
Does
he
a
reckless.
18 hit.
Just barely misses.
Cade does
Will.
a 22 hit.
Will he
Yeah.
reckless, so those have advantage.
He is reckless?
He
Yes.
reckless,
I
so those have
reckless.
advantage.
Yes.
Oh.
Reckless gives advantage.
Okay, so claws are gonna hit then.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I just rolled. Because I rolled 2, and so
Okay.
I'll say the claw hits. The bite would have just now hit. Rolling for bite. Does a, so that's a 16 and a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, you're gonna take 10 and reduce your max HP by 7. And I'm gonna roll vampires against the knights.
Come on, Stoneweight.
Nothing's gonna happen! It's just a freaking wall.
It's working out.
It is working. This has been a ridiculously effective wall.
We accept the war.
Yeah, I take wall.
Wall of force.
Alright, and
Axe
that
it.
is going to shoot it over to Caliban, who's going to fireball.
Of course.
It is his last 3rd level spell slot. And he's gonna center it like right there.
Right.
Maybe.
Right there.
Let me check. I'm currently making the circle, so he's gonna center it like over here,
It's 4 of us.
so that it hits all 4 of you. Yeah, and it hits all of the knights too.
And the enemy 9 and 10.
Yep.
I can't counterspell that, it's up to you.
It's your choice.
No. Fuck him. We're doing it.
Counterspell.
Yeah.
All right.
That just fizzles his 3rd level.
It just
spell,
fizzles it
yeah.
because
So he
it was 3rd level.
expands the slot.
So he's out of 3rd level spell
Yeah.
slots. Just so you know.
Counter spells.
Okay.
Wait, no, he's not. I was casting
A
full.
lot. Okay.
Still,
He's not out of
I
3rd
mean,
level.
technically I have one more, but then I have
He
like
still has 2 more.
4 sorceries.
He still has 1
points
more
to
3rd level and 1 more
expand.
4th level. That's what it was.
So technically
Okay.
I have like
I
5,
miscounted. I switched my 3rd and 4th levels.
which is probably the one that I'm gonna need.
All right. That is going to end this round of initiative.
We're on the 4th
Oh,
round
the
of
thing, the noise.
So at the end of a deafening boom completely decimates all of your eardrums. You're not gonna take damage from that. But after all of you are knocked to the ground prone, including just everybody. Like the knights, the vampires. It knocks everybody prone. The DC was above 30, so I just did that. You all are knocked prone, and you see like dust like shake from the ceiling above you. And Caliban slowly. We're gonna be out of initiative time. Caliban is gonna slowly get up and look towards the wall. Look towards the window. So he's gonna kind of move 1 to the east, and kind of fall to his knees after he looks at the window and say, "It's gone. All of it. He destroyed all of it." If you guys would like to look out the window, you can.
You
We're
want me to
kind
change
of.
the music?
It doesn't really matter. We're kind of in like
The
outside of
interim,
initiative, interim initiative.
Yeah.
If you were to look out the window, you would see that the entire city has been completely leveled,
Wow.
and everyone in it, including your army, is completely disintegrated.
Like everyone in the city? Our army was in the city.
All of the monsters who were too weak
Yeah.
or didn't want to fight, all of your battalion, everyone who is not in this building with you, is completely destroyed.
Or
And after a few moments, coming through the door to the south comes a girl about 15 years old. She is human. She's the same race as Caliban. And and so she's like short, 5 foot, like 2 or 3.
Don't look
Still
at me like
taller than
that.
Angie.
Don't look at me like that. 5'3" in a good day, alright?
Well,
I'm
someone who's
4'11".
6'4",
That's
everything
true.
below 6 feet is short. So she's gonna walk through, and she seems to like emanate power. And you guys are going to kind of, and as she begins walking forward, you see like in her eyes are, instead of irises, they seem to swirl like galaxies. Just like the pupils themselves, the irises themselves. And time will slow for a moment, and you see her steps begin to kind of slow down. As Phi is going to speak into your head again. The sealing altar, if I get stabbed into it, this is Phi, the spirit of the sword. If I get stabbed into the sealing altar, it will trap Umenorin. But for me to do it myself, it would kill my wielder. Because I'd have to use his power to do it. I cannot do it on my own power. If you can plunge me in yourself, then it won't kill you.
The sealing altar, is it like to seal something, not
Yes,
the actual
sealing.
Oh,
sealing?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
The whole point of this whole
Yeah,
thing.
I'm just trying to make sure.
An altar on the ceiling.
Look, he
There you
said
go.
it, and I went, a sealing altar? And then
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
no, we're
You're good.
sealing
See, if you
him.
were here before session when we were all talking about it.
I had to work, man.
I thought the same thing she did, to be fair.
I did too. This whole side of the table. Just,
I just wanted to make sure.
Sealing, S-E-A. Here, we're going to switch to the whole thing real
You guys
fast.
think like ceiling altar?
Sealing.
Sealing.
And then he kept talking, and I was like, no, we were sealing
Hey, look,
him,
it's
so
at
it's not
the
ceiling.
sealing altar.
English
Alright,
language,
we got
man.
it. We got it.
Hey,
We're good.
crazy times.
There
So
was
if you can
also-
get to the sealing altar
Yeah, and plunge her
and
into
plunge
it.
her into it,
Yeah,
that will suck Umenorin into it.
and it won't kill her wielder.
And it won't kill her wielder. Whoever, like, does
Does
it.
It will kill her wielder.
No,
If the wielder does it. For her to do it herself,
we'd have to
it
sacrifice.
will insta-kill whoever is holding her.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah. So, do we know where this altar is?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
It's in here somewhere. You
In this in
and
the Pantheon?
yes.
Okay.
You and Callista, who've been here before, know that it's right there.
How convenient.
Okay, yeah, so
Okay.
what happens with the rest of the room?
So this was all in a split second.
Yeah.
She's effectively talking to you at the speed of thought.
Yeah. So we turn around, we see everything gone, we look back, there's the girl, and then all
Yeah,
the
she walks through the door,
Yeah.
and then time, it doesn't stop, it slows.
Is
You may ask a question.
well, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to ask the question. Is there some way that we can identify this girl? Like, have we seen her before?
You recognize her as Caliban's daughter,
Okay.
Not again.
who you have met before.
Crap.
Is it just those two that recognize that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys, they probably filled you in, and you guys as you guys above the tables don't know this, but you guys would know by now that Caliban, in a sacrificial ritual, sacrificed his daughter to become the mortal form of Umenorin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. It's pretty dead.
So our characters don't know that, but
Your characters
We-
know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
characters
we-
know
They
that.
didn't know,
But
like,
we-
but you
yeah,
guys as
we
players
know
didn't know
yeah,
that. So I just
okay.
told you.
Okay. So our characters know that the mortal form of Umenorin.
And by mortal, I mean more like personified
vessel.
form. Think It's gonna sound bad. Think Jesus. Think like the mortal
Fair enough. Yeah.
brought down to earth being
Controls the power. Though.
of if that makes sense. That's like the best way to put it, but
That
like
makes sense.
So just show it the initiative order. Like,
So she's like the vessel.
yeah,
She is the vessel. Okay.
she contains all of the power.
Yeah.
But all of the power, it's like a trinity.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
All that to say, that is Umenorin.
Okay.
Is this 15-year-old girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Time is going to resume. And we are now going to go back into initiative.
Our original initiative order? Or
Our original initiative order. She will begin at the bottom.
Back to.
That's a good one.
oh boy. Okay.
You know what?
Oh, can
I
can
gave
do
you
it-
the time.
Can you do a tile?
Yeah.
Or put her on there.
So,
Are we still prone?
Meatball attack. Meatball.
No.
Okay, we got up.
We got up to like see what was outside.
Meatball attack. Meatball
I would
sword.
assume that we know our mission.
Should I do
Essentially.
sword attack?
In order to seal Umenorin away, we have to somehow get that chick that just
I
walked
also
around
have that.
into the altar somehow, right? And then seal her away with, essentially, I guess, the sword.
It doesn't matter where she is, as long as, meaning Umenorin, doesn't matter where Umenorin is, now that he's near you.
Okay, so I just have,
You just have to
essentially, I
put
just
it
have
in.
to stab.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stab the altar.
stab the altar. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
And then I also have Banish.
I think. Okay. So is that the way we just turbo and
Sure.
I think that's capture the flag. Like
we
we're
do.
capturing the flag.
It is capture the flag.
This is capture the flag.
Roscoe is the sword.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Oh boy.
I don't have like misty stuff.
Let me flip over to this stat block that I am cannibalizing for this.
We know he dies if the sword goes in.
The
He
sword
gets
goes
sealed.
in.
He gets sealed.
He gets
Gets
sealed
sealed.
So
away.
it doesn't mean he dies.
But
He
we
just
might not
gets sealed.
we still might have to fight the mortal form.
We shall see.
But we don't
That's
care.
an interesting.
All I'm saying is it's
question.
getting late, so
Yeah.
this is gonna happen fairly quickly.
Yep.
Let's do
And
this.
We got the plan.
I'm gonna kind of
We can do
sum
this.
up some things after that. If you guys,
We have the plan.
Yep.
Commit to
All right,
the plan.
Eris,
I'm first, right?
Eris,
Polymorph is dropped. I am a single.
you are dropping.
Yeah, I am.
Polymorph.
I
You're
am.
gonna stick yourself into the center.
Yes, I am.
All right, I am
going-
editing your token, but I understand what
So
you're
free. So just. Doesn't take anything. Drop concentration.
Yep.
And then I am going to subtle spell,
There,
and I will
I'm like-
cast Maze at 8th level on Umenorin.
All right, what does Maze do?
You banish a creature that you can see to a labyrinthine demiplane. The target remains there for the duration or until it can escape the maze. The target can use its action to attempt to escape, and they have to make a DC 20 intelligence check as the And then if it succeeds, it escapes. And then it comes back in the nearest unoccupied space from where it was.
So,
It's crazy.
is there any save?
Nope,
for
it just happens.
It just
and I
happens.
subtle spelled, so there's no counter.
Yeah, so there's no countering. Okay, so it has been banished. You see Umenorin's body is like you see effectively Umenorin almost like fades, like is now translucent. And that's it. That's the only visual cue that you guys see.
Okay, so.
And that's gonna shoot it on
Gone.
oh,
That's just
there's
my
nothing else.
action.
That was your action.
So one more 8. And then I'll throw a crown of stars at Caliban, I guess. Actually, how rough is the enemy below Roscoe looking?
It's a full.
So nothing. Okay.
Yeah, all of the remaining vampires are
Yeah,
half
that's
full,
That's my thing. I feel like I'm gonna go for Caliban.
except for Caliban.
I'm gonna go for Caliban.
He's not looking bad though. You cast Maze.
Yeah.
Yes.
8th level.
And then this is a crown of stars going at Caliban, 30 to hit.
Okay, this is gonna be the most bullshit thing I've ever done. Because I'm using such a high stat block. Alright, go ahead. I'm sorry. Sweet. You rolled against Caliban, right?
31 to hit, I think.
30 to hit.
To hit, that will hit.
Any D12, friend?
I got it. Is that a 1 or a 7? Yes, it is a 7. 7. So 14 plus 8, that's 22 radiant damage.
22.
And then the table is broken, you say?
Yes, you can move across it without any penalty.
I'm gonna move 30, so I'm gonna move behind a meatball, essentially next to the party token.
Okay.
To the left.
Oh, to the left.
No, I wasn't. Oh, I meant there, but
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You meant there?
yeah, that's where I meant.
Okay.
Oh shit. I don't have to move this one,
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah. I don't see why that would make a difference, but yes, I will go on the party token or one further.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna switch you in the party token.
Works for me.
Alright.
And then that's all I got.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it is going to do one of the most bullshit things that I've ever seen. It is going to legendary action cast plane shift.
If you got it, you got it.
That's insane.
That is
That's a good play.
nuts. Now that is I'm gonna tell you, that is the only legendary action it can do until its next turn.
Okay.
But it did just do that.
Till its
You're
next
saying
turn.
it is in.
Legendary actions re-up on its turn.
You're saying Umenorin, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just, I assumed.
Sorry.
But I verified.
Yeah, Umenorin's gonna do that.
Can it plane shift out?
Yeah, it's in a different plane.
You
I'm
said
just,
it
I'm,
vanished
just
to a
wonder,
different plane.
I'm just wondering based on the first sentence, but it's, I'm gonna look it up just to be sure.
I sure thought.
It's a good play, either way.
Suppose what's the difference between
Yeah.
a plane and a demi-plane?
Who knows?
If I banish him now.
A plane shift does allow it to escape, yes.
So I was gonna use all of its legendary actions.
So that means that it's back for all intents and purposes.
Yes.
It is back.
What it now means is that if you run past it.
The plane shift spell is approximate, I will say.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right.
Roll some
Roll some dice.
roll some dice. Roll a D100.
However you want to do it, but I'm pretty sure plane shift does
It
not go to an
is.
exact location unless it's a TP circle.
Remember, because we had to do that in the.
I mean, the tough part is this is the god of magic. He can kind of do whatever
Yeah.
he wants.
That is true.
I guess that's
100.
fair.
Nah, sorry, Michael.
Anything but in that one, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
What, I'll take
I
the
gotta get my
100.
$16 out of this die. I'm definitely gonna.
No,
put
he's
$16
gonna-
out of this die.
Because he's the literal god of all magic, I'm gonna say that he's gonna plane shift back.
Fair enough.
That is gonna shoot it on over. Are you done?
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna shoot it on over a meatball.
Okay.
Would you let me push you to the side slightly to get past you? Okay, so can I run over to Roscoe on my mount?
I think technically you have to do the shove action. Yes,
Well, I think
but
it
you
should
would
be-
incur
if
an
you're-
attack of opportunity. 2 attacks of opportunity. One from enemy 6 and one from Umenorin.
Why Umenorin? You're still. He's a large tile, so he's still within melee of Umenorin right there.
Oh, you're right. But you would
I'll
get the
take
enemy
enemy
6.
6.
I blanked and was like, no, you're right past him.
You're good.
Yes.
You can probably hit me. My AC is 27.
What? That's such a taunt, dude.
I would still have to roll for this lesser vampire thing going
Okay.
on. It would still be a nat 20.
Okay.
He's gonna try.
Might as well go for
Got
it.
an 18.
Oh, it was close.
That does not hit.
Okay. I was kind of peeked. Could I? Umenorin's the size of a 15-year-old girl, so I can see through that doorway a little bit at least, right? Now here's the real question, actually. Do I know the seal is in there? Do I have any inkling the seal is in there?
Yes.
feel
I
like
do.
we would've been
I'm
here
gonna
where-
say that you guys all know where that we're.
Sometime on the way here, we
Okay.
talked about that. Probably, I feel like.
Yeah.
Some important details, yeah.
I'm gonna
grab Roscoe, and I'm casting Dimension Door at 4th level.
Ooh.
Okay. Are you doing subtle spell?
Let's see the plan.
He's gonna counterspell.
Counterspell.
I will. Oh,
Yeah,
I would like to
Counterspell.
counterspell with counterspell.
So you guys, well, what level of counterspells is he
I
casting?
mean, he's gonna.
I have mine's a 5.
so it just automatically counterspells.
There you go.
Okay.
So it goes off.
So I'm teleporting Roscoe. My mount has to leave.
Marinara.
Now can keep fighting.
Yeah, I'm leaving my mount behind, and I'm taking Roscoe to the front of the altar.
Heck yeah.
I can go 500 feet, and I can describe the location if I know it.
All right. So you're no longer large, right?
No, but
You can go up to 500 feet, and you can describe it if you don't know it.
if I do know it. You have it exactly.
You know where it is objectively. You've never been there.
I'll say I can peek through the door, so I'd say like
That's it. You can peek through the door and give yourself a general approximation. Roll a d20, and on a 1, you accidentally pop into a pillar and take damage.
okay, 18.
There you go.
Nice.
Let me grab.
They shift legendary action. It's so fucking crazy. To be fair, it's not the best outcome, but I did use all 3 legendary actions.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
It's still sick either way.
Yeah.
Shared
that was
cooperation
very, very
plan.
You're now normal height again.
I am
And that was my big play that I was holding.
This was the plan.
So you guys look like that?
I don't see yes, but yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with yes.
How do you source your points?
Sure.
there?
Why didn't it friggin'? Oh, what do you want to
Can I use
bid?
them to regain?
It's because the door's not open. Oh,
That's
I
why.
see. Okay.
I made another party token.
Oh, this place is fucking huge. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you plunge the sword.
Well,
That's
it's
not
good.
good.
On bonus action, inspiring you. Take a D10.
Okay.
That's my
On
turn.
your turn, you may use your action to plunge the sword. You cannot do it not on your turn.
Of course.
Okay.
That
That
makes sense.
is going to shoot it on over to
I react
Right,
straight
yeah.
out the sword.
Torellia.
I'm
Let me
gonna
shoot it back over to your
use
guys'
a
numbers.
bonus action.
The
Wait,
cat is. My allergies.
is Bond of the Talisman an action? Yes, it's an action. As a bonus action, I'll use another one of the crown points to get rid of. Hoping to get rid of Calvin.
Yeah, I
to
think
be
we keep
honest.
going for Calvin.
So I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use another crown to go after him.
I'm trying to get it to,
So
to show your
1d4.
guys' thing.
It's definitely gonna hit him. And I'm gonna do 5d12 because it's gonna be necrotic damage. 5d12.
Stab the sword till I'm back. Or I'll murder you.
24
Yeah, that's
damage.
not something to Calvin.
Caliban. And then I'll use my action to use
For
my
the first time, he is less than half.
Bond of Talisman, and I will teleport to Meatball.
To Meatball?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that will be what I'm doing. And capture flag.
Okay. You have teleported to Meatball.
Yeah, teleport to Meatball.
Okay.
Also, do I have to like say if I'm using sorcerer points to regain spell slots?
Yes.
Is that an action or is
Yeah,
that
you
but
just
it's a
like
bonus action.
okay?
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
If you use your
Alright,
full
are
thing,
you done?
can't do it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
So
done.
it is now Roscoe's turn.
Let's go.
Alright. So, I'm gonna hop down off of wherever you know you're not on the mouse. Just kidding.
Yeah. You left them out.
Left
I
the
actually
mouse.
should have included it up there.
I'm gonna take the Moonblade, kind of spin it in my hands and say, it's been fun, Fi. I'll see you around. And with that, I will plunge it into the altar with all of my might.
So you take this long sword in your hands, you take it, and you shove it straight into the corner. And you push on the pommel with your hand, and it goes through like a hot knife through butter. And Callista, you're over at the top, so is Eris, right? You two are over at the over by Umenorin.
Yeah.
You see Umenorin looks startled, and it is kind of a male spirit in this girl's
Her
body.
body.
So you see it kind of stumble and look at her hand as it seems to. It doesn't go into dust or anything, but it seems to kind of magnetize towards the altar. And she takes kind of one step before flying through the air, slowly getting kind of elongated and stretching before slamming into the ceiling altar.
Nice.
And after a moment, all is quiet before the ceiling altar begins to glow. As the spirits that were inside of it
Get really
get released. As 5 beings erupt from the ceiling altar.
Love that for us.
Each an embodiment of power. While together they are not as even together they are not as strong as Umenorin. Each one has the power to level a city. And each one by itself has the power of pure magic. The unadulterated power of Umenorin. I'm going to give it up to you 2 ways. We have the timeline we're at. We can play out 1 round of initiative, or we can end it there. And unfortunately, if we end it there, your characters will die. There is a chance that you can escape.
I was gonna say, why does it have to be just 1 round? Is that just time, or?
We'll play through 1 round of combat, and you'll see why I'm only going to play through 1 round of combat.
Oh, okay.
Before we make our decision, I'm assuming that the Moonblade is no longer in my
It
hands.
seems to be depowered. So you can pull it, but it has lost all of its magical effects.
So what does that mean mechanically?
Just a regular
It's
longsword?
just a regular longsword.
So
No
no
more
plus-
+3, no more shining light, no more anything. It is no longer magical at all.
Okay.
I'd like to maybe try 1 more round of combat.
Yes. One
If
Right.
you're
round
good
of
with that, if
combat.
everyone's good with that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Now, in a last message to all of you, you see time slow again. And Phi will let you know that the only exit, so there is the exit that is to the west is not the only exit to this building. The main exit you came through is not the only exit. And if you guys are able to find the exit, we can talk about surviving. But we're not going to play it out because it's late and I have work tomorrow. If you guys are able to find the exit, you will survive. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that Callista and Eris are going to meet. You guys are kind of too far away, but we shall see.
See what they got.
We're going to what?
If we're gonna make it.
To
I mean, I could
Does that make
I
sense?
could teleport in there immediately on my turn.
Could Calista?
Both of us. I can take
could
both of
not-
us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dimension door. Yeah.
Well, actually, Callista and Eris are pretty far away. They might not have been noticed by these gods, but the 3 of you totally were. So I'll let you know.
Okay.
Alright.
But we still would have heard the message from Fi.
Yes.
Okay.
All of you heard the message from Phi. The entrance you came through is not the only entrance. Escape is your best option. A prolonged fight will result in your death. Now, they are going to roll initiative. Alright, so we have a natural 20.
Jesus.
So that guy is gonna go first.
Lucas, I still have your bardic inspiration die, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you still using those?
And I'm not gonna. They have names, but I don't want to go look them up in my old notes. So these guys are just gonna be.
Lieutenant 1.
They're gonna be the new enemy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you have a spell slot?
I have my sorcery points.
Alright. Number 1 is gonna go first. Number 2 is gonna roll initiative. And also get a nat 20.
Whoa.
Sounds about right.
All the bad
So now I'm
rolls.
rolling well.
I wish I was in there.
Number 2 is gonna, or number 3, I'm sorry, is gonna go after all of you. Three also got a natural, or 4 got a natural 20.
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
I am so sorry.
This dice is ready to end us.
And the last one is gonna go last.
It's insane.
Alright, so can you guys see?
Can you zoom out a little bit? Is there something we're supposed to be seeing that we're not seeing?
All you know, that's the only hint that Phi was able to give you.
We do know there's a door south though, technically.
So you guys see this door here? There, you guys knew that there was an archway right here. Obviously, there's this door that is open, and this archway here. All right. Number 1 is going to go first. He is going to. He has a movement of 50. Based on the staff arc I'm using, he's going to go straight to Trillia, because that is a straight line. That's the only reason. And
Is that your body or your spirit?
That's my spirit.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
that is
Your
cool.
body.
It's in the back room.
It's big bad. Big
He's
bad.
actually
Because I actually don't
not.
know. Does the talisman bring me and my
He's going to
spirit?
stand
Use two spirits.
slightly further away, and he is going to multi-attack Bolt.
So, yeah, it sucks.
Alright, he's going to do a ranged spell attack. Does a 29 hit.
Yeah.
Alright, that is going to deal 24, I don't know, radiant damage.
Yeah, I actually take that.
He's going to swing again. Does a 27 hit.
Yeah.
Going to deal another 24 radiant damage. Enemy 2. Is going to fly over your heads. He's going to land there, so that he is flanking he's flanking Meatball with enemy 3. So enemy 2 is going to do a multi-attack Maul. Ooh, wow, I rolled a 2. Does a 19 hit. Does a 38 hit. That is going to deal 31 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
You make a Constitution saving throw.
Let me.
I'm not looking. I don't wanna look. I don't wanna look.
23.
That will succeed.
Let
Nice.
me make another one to keep concentration. Yes. So I took 31 damage, you said?
Yep.
And then he'll take
31
5
bludgeoning. Just
psychic
I don't think
damage.
it's gonna matter. So.
I'll take 5 psychic.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm gonna take it.
It doesn't notice. It's that is more than 1% of its damage
I'm glad.
of its health.
Okay.
Not much more. And then it is going to be enemy 4. Is going to probably all. It's gonna come by. Yeah, it's gonna go over behind Roscoe and swing at Roscoe with advantage. I just realized the enemy 2 has had advantage on Meatball and probably would have hit that first time. But, whoops, my bad. So with advantage, swinging its maul at you, 33.
That hits.
That will deal 31 bludgeoning damage.
Also, just
Make
leave
a-
a message and
a
I don't even
con
know
save.
if this is happening.
Alright.
Huh?
1 second.
Do
So
we even
31
know
Yeah,
damage.
so you heard
That's
the
my
message.
Oh yeah.
We
We
just
don't.
got the message in our head after
I'm
they
assuming
came in here.
that like escape is the best option.
You guys know.
Oh, we should go.
Okay.
I needed something
If you
good.
guys make it out of the building, you will be removed from combat, but your characters will live, no matter what.
26.
It's your call if you want to join this fight.
Yeah.
What?
26 con save.
Alright, you succeed. It's going to make its second attack with advantage. It is going to nat 20. You are so lucky I can't crit right now.
Yeah.
You're going to take another 31 bludgeoning damage and make a constitution save throw.
Am I getting emboldening bomb with this? Right? No, you're not within 30 feet of. Or I'm
Yeah.
within 30 feet of them now, so this works.
Yeah. Emboldening bomb still.
12 plus 9 is over 20. That's 21.
That will succeed.
20.
And that is going to be it. It's going to go to Eris. And I'm going to say for roleplay purposes and to make things easier on me, the knights and the vampires in the hallway decided that it was best for them to run.
Assuming that the lieutenants would likely do the same to them that Umenorin did to the entire city. Yeah. Fair enough.
They don't necessarily know the exact power levels of everybody, but there was one, now there are 5, and either way, the one destroyed a city.
Yeah.
That's going to shoot on over to Eris.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. They got nat 20s. Okay, yeah. So that was my thing. How aware of this are we? Like completely?
You're aware.
Okay.
You're completely
We know everything.
You
that
don't
was at-
necessarily know the exact enemy positions, but you know,
The lieutenants were at least.
yeah.
Well, should we get out of here and hope they can?
Is there
Should we try to
anything-
help them?
Is there anything we can do to help them? Without getting ourselves killed?
I'm not sure.
Because I don't have anything.
Fi seems to know much more than we do.
Probably best to listen to her.
All right, and he'll hold out his hand.
Should be
And
really.
we'll dimension door us 500 feet away from here.
Congratulations, you have survived. We'll talk about what your character gets up
Yeah.
to in the remaining 50 years. 43.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Oh, cat.
I mean, just because.
You could have hypothetically done a bonus action.
Because screw him, yeah, I'm gonna throw a thing at
A star
Caliban. Yeah. Yes, for making this so much more difficult.
My heart. Cry.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll hit. 12 plus 11, 23. So 23 to hit on Caliban?
That will hit.
Yeah, that is
I
not
don't have
bad.
illusions.
26 rating.
That will kill Caliban.
Fuck him.
Yeah. Let's go! I'm gonna throw the star at him and he's just gonna burn in radiant fire. Yeah, and I'm just. That is the sunset as we teleport away.
And at the end of your turn, all of the Empyreans who are going to use a legendary action to attack.
Oh,
Sounds good.
gosh. My God,
My heart.
that's a
Legendary
legendary.
action.
Legendary action.
Alright, so 4 and 2 are both going to go at Roscoe. With advantage. 14.
Bye.
Alright, so this is 4. 14 plus 17 is 32.
Let's second.
I'll tell you what's happening. I'll tell you what's happening.
Okay. I will take the damage. I'm going to use one of my superiority dice and hit it with a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, reaction attack. So you said it was 31 damage.
She has subtle spell damage.
You said 31 damage.
Yep.
Out of sorcery points.
Go and hit it.
You were supposed to. Oh yeah.
We talked
I
about
don't
it.
think I
Yeah.
can reckless with
There's a
this.
shot
I'm gonna
next
get
to
bolden
it.
bond with this. That's a natural 20.
I
Double crit,
literally do
Which
not
is,
have.
I don't know, it doesn't really matter when I'm hitting.
The one that just hit you is 4. Top.
Well, I'd have to use my action to. No, I'd have to use a bonus action to convert them to spell.
Can I smite on a reaction?
Yeah, but I can use my sword
Yes,
points
weapon
to
melee
convert
attack.
back
I'm going
spell
to
slots.
3rd level smite. Yeah.
It's a
You don't
bonus
have
action.
enough to go to
So
spell slot.
What?
on top
I have
of
4.
critting, which is 2d8s, in total 5d8.
What's the spell slot? Sorcery point spell slot.
What are you trying to do?
So it's
Yeah.
going to be
One goes to 2 sorcery points, 2 goes to 3 sorcery
13,
points,
18,
I don't know.
5 goes to, I believe, 7
20,
sorcery
21. 21 plus 7
So I can't.
is 28.
Why?
Because what are you trying to do?
Dimension door.
She doesn't have
Yeah.
a spell slot, so she
Are you
sorcery
swinging
points
with the
spell slot.
Moonblade?
How many sorcery points
Yes.
do you have?
It is immune
4.
to non-magical damage.
You have all 4.
Yeah.
Well,
So it takes the Divine Smite.
okay. I
It's a
wasn't
bonus
paying attention
action
how that
to
was.
convert it.
Let me check.
Oh, they do all on counter spells. They will just counter spells. I'll see what they
It
would.
was 3d8 is what I did with the Divine Smite. So I don't know what that is.
Is that the way we came
We'll
in?
just say that's
Which way did we
18.
come in?
18
That way?
damage, I guess.
Okay,
Is-
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was my reaction. I took the damage, and that's
Yep.
all I can
You know,
do.
you
there.
to get a fourth level spell slot, you would
Enemy
need
1
6
who should have
sorcery
gone
points.
first is going to, as a legendary action, instead of strike anyone, is going to Trembling Strike, which costs 2 legendary actions. It is going to strike the ground with its maul, triggering an earth tremor. All other creatures on the ground within 60 feet of the dude must succeed on a DC 25 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Including his
Yeah, that
teammates,
includes
right?
his friends, doesn't it?
Mine is a spirit affected by. Probably, right?
Yeah.
You're
Can I
actually
use
hovering, so you
Can I use the bardic
I'm
inspiration
hovering,
on it?
yeah, because I'm flying.
so you don't
I'm good.
First one's going to get a 26. Second one is
Save
going
that,
to get a
yeah.
25.
We do
Third one
we
is
all
going to
do
get
still
somewhere
have
in the
that.
30s, a 34.
Don't forget the D4s.
And the last one is going to use a legendary resistance.
I'm
So none of them are knocked prone.
I rolled a 27 somehow.
Nice! You do succeed. You are not knocked prone. Strength saving throw.
23.
That will fail.
Yeah.
And that's
She's
22.
hovering.
I'm
You're
hovering.
Alright.
I didn't roll.
Okay, so that was
you're
1. So
saving.
now 2 is going to go at Roscoe, who is prone. Prone gives advantage, right?
Yeah, on melee attack.
Alright, since we're using D&D 1, or 1 D&D, I'm not going to do my double advantage thing I normally do, but it is going to get advantage from flanking.
Like the actual spell.
Does a 34 hit?
You really didn't know first.
34 doesn't.
Yes.
You will take a 31.
Oh, he was
Bludgeoning.
attacking me?
Yes.
I already used my reaction, can't do squats.
You go
or
before that?
31.
Added 2.
No, I'm
We
talking
still have
about-
death for it, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You go to 1.
So, yeah, so
We all have
31
to-
bludgeoning, make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know why I just clicked that. I didn't mean to roll that.
I'm just gonna put that in there. Where's my d20s? Am I out of d20s? No, there's one there. Do good stuff, please. That's gonna be freaking 24.
That will succeed.
Let's go.
All right. Next is going to be number 3, who's going to swing at Meatball. Does a 36 hit?
Yep.
All right. You're going to take 31 bludgeoning. Make a con save.
You can, hold on, we'll talk about it.
19.
That will fail.
Add a d4.
You are stunned
Add a d4.
until the end of enemy 3's next turn.
Add a d4.
Yes. It's an ability check, right? No, it's a save throw.
Someone can lucky my dice.
Huh?
You get lucky.
Yeah, that's
my
what I'm
roll.
yeah, you look
No, I
at
think you're gonna lucky your own, but not to look.
It's whatever you
John, I'm going to have you be on lookup duty because I am.
Yeah, I'm good. We're looking up lucky. Which is
So I can't add
on the
D4.
UA.
No, I was gonna do the packet of talisman, but it's ability checks.
What the heck? There's an ad in D&D in the 5e tools thing I use.
What? Oh.
Whenever you make an attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so does anything happen?
Oh. Well, did you take lucky or not?
Nope.
Oh.
It's the only one that had it.
Yeah. So that is
No.
So I'm
it
stunned.
didn't
you are
happen.
stunned until the end of that Empyrean's next turn, which is going to be the next Empyrean, funnily enough. But we are still in legendary action mode. So enemy 1 is going to swing with a bolt, a ranged spell attack at Tyrelia. Does a 27 hit.
Yeah.
You're going to take 24 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then number 5
Don't luck you this entire time.
is
Jesus
going
Christ.
to swing at you
Have you failed the saving throw though?
with
I don't think I failed anything, but I just forgot I had it.
is going to do
That's
a
the
ranged
best
spell
use
attack,
for it.
so at disadvantage.
Yeah.
With bolt at you. Alright. Does a 22 hit?
No.
Alright, it will miss. And that is going to move it on to Meatball.
So I can't take actions. Do I save at the end of my turn, or is I'm just stunned to the end of the turn?
You are stunned till its next turn.
Alright, let me look at the spell real quick. Let's write my spell book. Oh my God. Would you say I can think while I'm stunned?
Well, you are incapacitated. So, yes?
So telepathically,
Yes, because you can speak.
telepathically, I am commanding my mount. Because I can tell a mount telepathically to pick up her body.
Okay.
It's got 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
Is an action to pick it up?
Of the mount.
The mount's action.
Yeah.
It's flying out.
Okay. How long does your spirit thing last?
An hour.
And then-
Does it have a range?
Oh, is it an hour?
It's an hour.
Oh, okay.
Does it have a range?
It's as if you were concentrating on a spell, so
Yeah,
at any
it's
point you can drop
concentration,
it.
yeah.
So.
Have you been? Is it like a con?
Or
check?
until your concentration
Oh yes,
is
should have been concentrating.
You should have been
Yeah.
doing con saves this
Okay,
whole
well, how
time.
many
Well,
do we
no,
need to do?
You've only taken 24 damage twice.
Okay,
It just is what it is.
so
Yeah.
we can roll for it. I've only taken damage just now.
All right.
Do you have Warcaster?
Yes.
So advantage. You're beating a 12.
This is just straight roll.
Con
con
save.
Oh, okay.
You got this?
Yeah, I
No
saved
problem.
the first time. Yes, it's +9. I got like a dirty 20.
You have a super high chance.
And then
Pretty hard to
I'm
fail.
not saying you didn't.
yeah,
I'm just like,
those those also save too.
So
Okay.
For continuity.
What is letting you do that? I just want to look it up.
Spirit
It's on
projection.
the undead warlock.
it's a level 14 undead
Yeah.
warlock class feature.
Yeah,
Spirit projection.
yeah.
I'm just looking to.
Can I have this?
I need it.
I need it more than you.
Yeah, you have not been doing like a lot of what it can do.
She has, but she's
No, I
at the
have
extra
been.
die.
Yeah. I've been doing the extra die for necrotic damage, and then I haven't actually
Yep.
taken damage until now.
Okay.
Picking her body up and I'm.
Okay, so it's going. It doesn't have a range.
Nope.
So
I assume when you cancel it, you just go back to your body.
you can actually
Yeah.
do it the other way as well. She can have her body come to her spirit.
Oh, so it's on her. Oh.
It is on her, whether she wants to live without you or not.
Can I talk? Can Meatball talk, or is he?
I think you can
falteringly.
speak falteringly, yeah.
No, don't do this to me right now. I can't do that.
Or I'll never forgive you.
Oh, man.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, they're going to take some legendary actions
You can do it. You can drop concentration whenever you want.
at any time.
You're such an asshole.
So good, though.
That is so
Yeah.
good. Like, I can't even be mad. Alright.
Do it.
Oh,
I will do it.
You will do it.
Just give me a second.
I mean, you can do it at any point. So
At any
literally,
point,
like,
no.
when an attack that will kill you is coming, just drop concentration. Like,
Well, more shapes for perform. I feel like it's done. So.
well, I said when it's coming, so.
Just go.
When you would shield spell, just drop concentration.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Do you go?
Who's next?
All of the Empyrean. They're in legendary action.
Oh, I literally will not be able to do anything, so yeah, I guess I have to go.
Okay. You are out of initiative, and your character has lived.
You made Meatball proud.
Don't even talk to me right now. I'm too emotional about this right now.
Alright. Tyrelia is
Dude, I
gone.
have
It
so
is
many-
now Roscoe and Meatball.
This hurts so much because.
Are they attacking? At the
Yes.
end of
Yeah.
my turn.
At the end of your turn, they attack.
So it's
Just
So,
y'all.
but they can only attack. They
it's
cannot
just
move.
us two in the room, but it's your turn, right? Or you just
No,
It's the
I was
end, so
stunned,
they're
so-
coming.
So now it is just.
Still a secret agent.
So next initiative is going to be yours.
mine.
No, yes, because Tyrelia has just left. So next one's going to be yours, and then it'll be to the third Empyrean, and at the end of that one's turn, you will no longer be sitting.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Incapacitated auto hits. No, it's just.
It has
Advantage.
Advantage.
Stunned is just
All right.
advantage.
We're going to start with enemy 1. He is going to bolt.
Oh wait, yeah. If enemies can't crit, that paralyzed condition is so
It's just
bad
useless.
now. Yeah.
All right. Enemy 1 is going to bolt Meatball with advantage. Does a 26 hit?
No.
All right. So enemy 1.
Let's go.
Enemy 5 is going to do the exact same thing.
You know, it came up.
Does a 27 hit?
Now you had 30.
All right. You're going to take
No.
24 acid damage. That and then number 3 is going to swing at you with its maul at advantage. Does a 36 hit? 31 bludgeoning damage, and technically you would need to make a con saving to see if you're stunned,
Good.
or if you're if you're stunned, but you're already stunned.
Does well, that's to knock prone, right?
Lucas,
So the con save,
Oh.
it's a
Wait.
stun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's already stunned.
just hold
That was actually the
calm.
one that stunned him previously.
Oh yeah.
Just hold the fucking presses.
All right. Enemy 4 is going to swing at Roscoe with advantage. 30.
Yeah, it hits.
31 bludgeoning.
You're
I'm
down.
at 1 HP.
You're at 1.
Okay. Make a DC con saving throw. DC 20.
Second. Math. 21. Now we're at 1 HP. You want a con save?
Yep.
Okay.
I forgot about it.
Even
I
though
forgot.
he's stunned, do I still get a Golden Bond?
Yeah.
Yes, you're in within. Okay, I'm
You
doing.
guys have to be within 10 feet of each other.
We're right next to each other.
We're 30 feet of each other.
14 plus 9 is 23. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
23.
bonus.
Search. See connections.
Okay, so you got 23.
Yeah.
Okay, you succeed to save, and now the other one is going to swing at you.
So, you did get stunned?
No,
Oh no. Okay.
the other one is going to swing at you with advantage, and we'll get an at 20.
So you die.
Good.
I'm on death saves at this point.
Death ward.
You
You
already
already
did
done
it.
it.
You
Already
recorded.
Yeah.
Triggered? Oh god.
And that is going to shoot it onto Roscoe.
Death save.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Okay.
Here you go, my friend.
Okay.
Just, we believe.
I'm not looking.
That is.
That's cocked.
Is that cocked?
I
That's a
think it's
4.
from my angle. It is.
It looks flat to me. I'm not
It
gonna
does
lie.
not look flat.
That does not look flat.
It's not
Yeah,
flat.
it doesn't-
Roll
it's not
again.
flat over here either.
Because what
I
is
got
this?
Like, I got like
Just, I got a weird
I
angle.
got like an 80% consensus, so I'll take it.
That is flat.
That's a 9.
Is that what
Just
it was?
fails.
So I take.
Wait, you
1.
don't have any pluses?
It's a
That's
death
a
save.
death save.
It's only in the paladin.
Paladins can give plus to death
Oh.
save,
But he
but
doesn't
that's
have
about
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be like
I know.
No,
Let's
it's just
say
a death
fail.
save.
Straight roll.
Yeah.
You fail.
That's a fail.
All right.
Now they have to go again.
And at the end of your turn,
Do they have? Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, it hasn't been 3.
it hasn't been 3. However, one of them
He was-
lost.
The earthquake guy
He
used
earthquaked
two,
guy, and that was 1. So both 2 and 4 can swing at you.
I mean, if they swing at me, it's 2
Yeah,
saves.
and they're going to.
Okay.
If they hit,
Yeah. That's
If
the way
they
it goes.
hit,
There's a low chance.
yeah.
there was.
I mean, as much as I may not like
They
it,
both
there's
get
nothing
advantage.
wrong. That's how
Look,
that
I
goes.
warned everybody. I was
I'm
like,
not saying-
canonically, you all die. If
Well,
you don't,
obviously we're
that
all
is-
gonna
yeah.
try.
I'm not mad.
All right, I got a
Understand.
30-something on the first
If
one.
it's above a 19, it hits. So
I rolled a natural 19 on the second one.
it still hits.
So you're dead.
Yep.
No.
And the great Roscoe Stormwind has died.
My cousin.
And
But
now,
no reactions.
I'm like
the other
genuinely upset.
3. No, there are only 2 left. I'm sorry, because the other one did the 1.
This is their 3rd legendary action.
Yes.
So
1 is going to swing at you. So
I'm no longer stunned though, right? So they don't have advantage.
no, they are. You are still stunned.
Was it start of their turn or end of their?
And this
Oh,
is all
gosh.
legendary actions. This isn't even
That's
anything.
wild.
So this is going to be enemy 3 is swinging at you.
Wasn't it before Roscoe's turn? The enemy ended his turn.
It hasn't been an enemy's turn yet. It was the 3 that each got a nat 20, and then the latest 2.
Okay.
And
So
all
there's-
of you guys were in between.
There's technically 5 more before me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you won't be stunned
After this.
after. Well, this is a legendary action.
Yeah.
So there are 2 more legendary actions, both with advantage. So the first one is going to get a 31.
Hits.
31 damage. And then the enemy 5 is going to bolt you. So a 34.
Hits.
So that's going to be 24 damage. Does anything matter? Okay. So that's going to be 24. Now it's going to go to the number 3 turn. And at the end of this turn, you are no longer stunned.
Okay. And they don't have any more legendary actions until their turn
None of
finishes.
them do.
Okay.
However,
I've got a lot to
the
go.
3rd will.
Yep.
Yeah, like it'll be a thing. All right. So
Still have
number 3 is going to just swing at you twice with multi-attack.
Okay.
How much hit points do you have?
Enough.
Does a 35 hit?
Yep.
All right, that is 31 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and another hit. Another swing, I should say. Does a 27 hit?
Yep.
Does another 31.
Okay. Death ward procced.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you are now at 1 HP.
Yep.
And as of right now, this is the only turn where there are no legendary actions.
Yep.
So you get your turn with 1 HP?
No, there's 3
No,
more
there's
turns in
3
front of me.
more.
So now we're gonna go to Should we play this out, or can you do anything?
We'll see.
Okay.
Depends on your rolls.
All right. Number 5 is going to now go.
Yeah.
Number 5 is going to flank with number 4,
Okay.
and is going to multi-attack.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
So you're saying there's a chance.
All right, going to get a nat 20, so that's going to be
I'm dead.
31 bludgeoning.
Oh, I'm dead.
You have silver bar?
Okay, so you're now down.
Oh wait. Well,
If it stops you from dying, it's
silvery
worth it.
barbs.
I need to reroll now.
Yeah.
I had advantage. Do I just reroll with advantage or no?
I'm pretty sure you roll one additional. and
One
then,
additional.
yeah,
I rolled a nat 1.
the lowest.
Okay.
Give myself advantage. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can give yourself
Okay.
advantage.
I lost my reaction though. Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah,
now on the end of that
advantage,
guy's
right?
turn, number 3, who just got his legendary action back, is going to swing at you once with advantage.
I'm good.
Oh, he hit you once. Well, no, because you're
they
now.
get, when did they get their legendary actions back?
At the start of its turn.
Can they do it after their own turn though?
He just did it.
Yeah.
Number 3 just did it on number 4's turn, right?
So number 5 just went. Number 3, who went just before number 5, is now doing legendary.
I understand. Okay.
Did one of those hit you? Did not one of number 5's hit you? So you would have needed to make a DC, a con save to see if you're stunned.
19.
That will fail.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Oh, technically not dead yet. That was just the stun from the free. Yeah.
If you hit me, I'm dead essentially.
Number 3 is going to swing with advantage.
Wait. I silver barbed. I saved.
Oh, it's 8 higher, I think. Does that save the stun then?
It does.
I had a 27.
You were no longer stunned.
So I'm not stuck
I
yet.
can't remember if you're and you're not incapacitated.
No.
You're at 1.
I'm at 1.
Okay. So number 3 is using his legendary action and gets a 30 to hit.
I'm dead.
Oh.
Okay.
We tried.
Okay, I mean that's just gonna shoot it on over to number 1, who's gonna just swing at you twice.
The only option is if I get a nat 20 on my turn.
On
That's
your-
actually-
Alright.
that's
on my
true,
death save.
Yeah.
So
No, you won't get another turn.
if they miss,
Yeah, if they miss.
If they all miss. Alright, you know what? Let's do
It
it.
has an AC of 27.
Alright, so this is now number 1. We are back to the top of initiative order. Swinging with advantage. Oh, he's gonna move.
well, I use advantage because I'm down anyway. So.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't in any sort of range with you.
No.
32 to hit.
Okay.
Two
death
death
saves
saves gone.
I have 1 left.
Okay, and I was gonna multi-attack
Yep.
with advantage. 32 to hit.
I'm dead.
Oh.
And unfortunately,
Meatball fades.
Meatball, leaving behind his wife and children.
Child.
Child.
It's very important.
One child.
We only pass down 1 meatball.
One child right now.
No one.
We pass down 1 meatball.
One child.
One meatball.
And unfortunately, that is the end of the tale of the sealing of Umenorin.
You see Meatball's body just kind of smiling. Glory to death.
And as Meatball fades, all of you wake up inside of Roken's mansion,
Island Retreat.
Island Retreat.
Yes.
And everything you just saw, your characters in The Coming of the Dragon now know. And all saw through their own eyes. And felt the lieutenants killing you. Or felt you escaping. And after a ridiculously long session, I believe we're going to end it there. Kind of a sad ending to it, but
It was a good ending.
that's what happens.
I do think
That's
that's a
the
good
success.
And
ending.
Meatball is
Yeah.
triumphant in death, if nothing else. So, catch us next time on, I think our next video is The Coming of the Dragon. It kind of depends on our scheduling. But yeah, and so we will see you next time.